Esteban is on a Zoom call. He was going to start this live. I've started it anyway. Trying to get all the tools in place. All right, so I'm banging out calls. Our team is banging out calls. If you've got questions, yippee-ki-yay. I'm just trying to get everything set up here. If you've got questions, I'm just getting notes from the team. Okay, cool. So, welcome to another episode of whatever the hell this is. I want to upload the call to. Okay. So, if you're out there in our live, welcome. I am banging out calls. I am trying to get the team to send me leads. Everybody is on the phones right now. We're trying to lock up 10 contracts before February the 1st. So that is the goal. That is what we're doing. If you guys have not joined our Discord, let me see how to do that. Music QR codes. The Discord is up there. Guess it's up there. So scan that code. Join our Discord before you get charged. When we hit 500 members, last night we were like 63 members away from 500. We only had a little over 100 until I joined this thing and started pushing it out. The other day when I pushed it out, we got like 200, 250 people added. So somebody just did the QR code, join the Discord. It's gonna, I mean, right now it's completely free. You have access to me, the entire team. You got questions, you need contracts, you need anything, it's all there. And if it's not there, tell us it's not there, and we'll add it, or we'll tell you why we don't want to add it. But it's a community effort, and we are basically doing all of this shit for free. But there is going to come a time here in the next couple of weeks that the way I explained it to Esteban is, back in the day, the UFC was only pay-per-view. Then they started giving away the lower level fights, for lack of a better term, for free. Right? They started broadcasting it out on ESPN or Facebook Live or whatever it is, and then at 7 o'clock, that's when all the free shit stops, and we go into the pay-per-view mode, and that is exactly what we're going to be doing here. So I can answer whatever questions and whatnot. Usually I've got people here on the backside. But again, our team is cranking out calls. We're trying to get 10 deals. Depending on what social media platform you are on, you can comment either on the live, either on YouTube or on Facebook. I will see it here on the side if you've got any questions, and I will try to answer those for you. Just waiting for the rest of the team, at least Esteban, to hop on here with me. So again, welcome. Happy New Year. Got a deal closing in Florida. Alvaro, what's up, my man? Nice to see you here. We have a deal closing in Florida on Friday. We got a tenant in there, and I had to call the seller today. So trying to get thing wrapped up. So we were supposed to close originally. We're supposed to close by the 31st. But obviously that was a Sunday. I don't know. The TC dropped the ball on that. Obviously the title company is not going to be open, and it's somewhat of a short day for everybody. Right. So, then we got the extension. We were going to close on the 12th, And then we ended up selling that deal to another sub 2 student, and they are going to close on this deal on Friday. Then we're going to work on the tenant. So the tenant and her family are in this property. It's a friend of the sellers. This house in its current configuration is negatively cash flowing. I think the mortgage, I don't have the numbers in front of me. I think the mortgage is like $2,900, and the tenant is paying $2,700. So this was a friend kind of thing. What's up, Junior? So we're going to remove the tenant. Now, what does that mean? Well, the tenant and her husband are having some difficulties. They are getting divorced. The husband doesn't know this yet, and she is going to go and file the paperwork today for divorce. So we're going to close on this deal, and then we are going to get a timeline for the tenant and her ex-husband and family to be out of the house, and our our buyer, who's a sub 2 student, will swoop in there, and I think it's going to be their primary residence. So we can get more information about that. We just closed on another deal in Texas last week. Somebody that was on this feed and whatnot sent us the lead. I called the seller. I locked up the deal, and then we were going to close on that deal, and then we renegotiated that deal, and actually Esteban partnered with the seller, and they're going to turn that into an assisted living facility. So we got that going on the backside as well. So if you guys have leads, let me see here. Put that one up. If you've got leads, you can scan this right here, and you could send us a lead. There's a form you're going to have to fill out, and basically that gives me all of the pertinent information, right? So unless you haven't called the lead yourself, like, you wouldn't have that information, and I'm not looking to do your cold calling for you. I will close anybody that is interested. So if you go and you get what I call the 5 pillars, if you get the condition, the occupancy, the price, the motivation, and the timeline, right, then I at least have some ingredients to work with and whatnot. So more times than not, I will record that call. I will send you the call so you can hear exactly how it is that I broke down whatever it is that we were trying to accomplish, and use it kind of as a one-on-one teaching moment for you, right? So, hey, this is what you gave me. This is what I called. This is what I extrapolated out of the seller. This is why this is a deal. This is why we need long-term follow-up. This is something that you should never call again, based on whatever it is. And then at that point, if I deem it's not a deal, if our team deems it's not a deal, well, then, you don't have to move forward with us. You can try to go and do the deal on your own. And a lot of people have done that. I've told them, hey, this is not a deal because of this, and this. They go ahead and tell me to go pound sand. They go lock it up, and then it doesn't sell. So I'm not new to this shit, guys. I'm a licensed broker in California. I'm talking to sellers, agents, on market, off market all day. I wasn't just born into this deal. Like, I've absolutely, been in the trenches doing my reps. I've been in sales my entire life. Like, only had 2 hourly wage jobs. Everything else has been commission sales. So every day I wake up, I'm unemployed, and that's why I'm here today. I'm trying to find somebody that I can help. Let me use my skill set to help you get your first deal. And, if you learn from me and you want to go out on your own, hey, shitloads of people have done that. You basically use me as your quote springboard. I'll kind of teach you how to, structure a deal and whatnot, what to look for, kind of questions to ask, et cetera, and so forth. And you can go make that happen. We had some guy on here yesterday told me I'm way too aggressive for his seller and blah 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 blah. So we weren't a good fit for one another. But on the other side of it is, why are you here? If you could get this done and you're sitting here belly aching about, hey, I've got this deal, and if I get that deal, then it leads to this deal, then it leads to that deal, some sort of a domino thing in this guy's mind, but you can't lock it up. Well, then why are you here? If you don't want me to call your seller and whatnot and try to lock something up, you just want to fucking remain friends and mentally masturbate with whoever the fuck it is. So, I mean, to each his own. I am not everybody's cup of tea. I get that. But depending on who's on the other line, like, I have to adapt my style to that personality type. So if it's nice little old lady, I can't be as hardcore and direct. Yeah, Junior says, you aggressive? Never. But that's my style. That's how I get deals done. As as I keep saying this, as my grandma used to say, sure, get off the pot. What are we doing here? Like, let's get after it. Like, let's just rip the Band-Aid off and get right to why we're here. I'm not going to your bar mitzvah. You and I probably aren't going to go out and play golf. Like, I'm just here to get a deal done or not get a deal done. So that's all I'm trying to convey to everybody here on the live. I know Eric is in the backside. We got Dustin here as well. If you guys got questions out there, feel free to put them in the chat. Bottom line, there's just way too many ways to communicate with me, right? You got my phone, text, Facebook, Instagram. We've got a WhatsApp. We've got Open Dispo. We've got, like, there's so many. And then the team wanted to fucking add a fucking Podio link this morning, and now we're gonna add a fucking Trello. It's like, how many fucking systems do we need? Why is this shit so complex? Everybody wants to automate everything, but we need another app to automate the app that we got because we had the other app, which is an app for the other. It's like, what the fuck are you guys doing? Simple fucking piece of paper and a pen and my fucking telephone, some data. Like, what are we doing? What the fuck are we doing out here? So, let me know how it is. I can help you. Yeah, I guess I'm kind of old school. You guys got the newfangled shit, but you don't necessarily have the know-how to do all this stuff, and that's totally fine. That's what we're here for. There's going to be stuff that I'm going to learn from you, and there's stuff you're going to be learning from me, and together, we can figure something out. But Caesar in the building. What's up, Caesar? I think you joined our Discord too, right? And then I don't know if you and Esteban ever connected. If he's not traveling, he's basically stranded on the side of the road because he doesn't know how to charge his Tesla correctly to get from San Diego to fucking Texas. So if you guys don't know, Esteban went missing in the desert for 4 or 5 hours because he didn't have any cell phone service somewhere in New Mexico, and he couldn't charge the Tesla. So, okay. So Caesar, yeah, we will make sure that you get connected with Esteban today. I'm actually going to send a note in the WhatsApp on the backside. Caesar is going to reach out to you again via text. Please connect. Okay, so I just sent him a message in the WhatsApp. That's basically what we use for our team to communicate on the back, because God forbid we'd have to send a text to everybody, right? But I hate group chat too. So yeah, there's that. Anybody got any questions? Tom, good morning. Actually, Tom, I am still waiting for think it's the agent. Yeah, it's the agent on Greenlee Road there. I had a long conversation with the seller and the agent, and then they never got back to me with the information. So I'm going to make a note of that. That just reminded me to do that. I mean, it's on my paperwork. I mean, I've got note after note. I'm going to put that on my to-do list today. Call agent. All right. So, yeah, good morning. Okay. I'm just trying to get all these things. I have a potentially disabled veteran open to creative funding or worried he loses eligibility to get his VA loan for his new house if his current house is bought by a non-veteran. Yeah, I can definitely chit chat. So hold on, Caesar. Here we go. Message. Hang on, bro. I'm gonna send you. I just sent you a text message. Fucking Junior, shut me out on the YouTube link. What's up, Junior? You're shouted out, bro. Junior's a groupie. He travels to all of my events around the nation, kind of like a fucking Grateful Dead drum circle. So let's see if we can get Caesar in here. Dustin is in here. Let's see if we can get him in here. There's so many things going on. But yeah, let's talk about while you're either joint. Here he is, right here. Hold on. Boom. Boom. Precious. How are we? Can you hear me?
Talking to me, John?
Yep, talking to you, man. What's up?
What's up, buddy? How you doing?
I'm doing damn good. So tell me about this lead. Don't give any of the address or anything because obviously you're alive, but walk me through it. You got a disabled veteran. Where is this at?
Yeah, Fort Worth, Texas. Let me just look at my notes, man. Give me 1 sec.
Yeah, it's all good. Just don't give out the address.
Yeah. I got it. Give me 1 second. All right, here we go. So I'll just read off the notes that I got. Yeah, I just have it on bullet forms, probably be quicker. Yep. So out of Fort Worth, Texas, retiring, moving to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, to be with a family. It was on the market for 6 months, so it is an expired lead that I called on.
Okay.
He said that the house didn't move because the interest rate was high, so he's hoping that with the interest rate lowering down, that he would be able to sell it. But we all know he probably overpriced the house. He owes $365,000 on the mortgage still. Asking price is $550,000. However, I asked him, hey, if we were to take care of all the closing costs, what's the lowest you would go for? Ultimately, he just wants to have $150,000 as equity. So when you do the math, that would be about $515,000. So 515 would be the asking price. So I asked him, hey, if we're able to meet your number, are you open to giving us terms? I briefly explained it high level, kind of just like selling the sizzle. So he's open to options to creative financing, but his main concern is his ability to lose to get the VA loan for the next house if the person taking over his current loan is not a veteran.
Okay, yeah. So basically, I think we need to figure out, why does he need the eligibility? Is he going to plan on using that eligibility to go buy another house?
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay. So if we give him the down payment to go get a conventional loan, because the interest rates are going to be essentially the same, with a VA loan, he doesn't need to come out of pocket at all, right?
Yeah, there's no down payment for the VA loan for the new house.
Correct.
Yep,
So
yep.
basically, if I come out of pocket, I get to give him X amount of dollars to get him into his new house. So it's just like a VA loan, but it's conventional. What would be the problem? The problem is that there is no problem, right? So he'd
Mm.
have a performing loan on the other side. We could put together what we call a skeleton lease, right? So it looks like he's renting out the house to us for X amount of dollars, which basically would solve his debt to income ratio, right?
Yeah, yeah.
We've got lenders that can handle that. So it sounds like we just need to get on a call with this guy. If you want to set that up, I will call him live and see if we can put a deal together. If that's what you want to do, if you want to JV with us, if you want to go handle
Yeah, no,
it,
I'm totally fine. I just want to, yeah, just want to see if you guys would be open to it. Just to let you know too, like his mortgage he said was between 12 to 1300, 2.865 loan rate. So that's pretty good loan rate there. His insurance is $2,500 per year. He's currently not paying any taxes because it's waived off in Texas.
because
Um,
he's disabled.
because he's disabled. Whether he's a disabled veteran or maybe he's a veteran, it's one of those.
Okay.
In Texas, it's apparently waived off.
Okay.
Um, yeah, and then I was just doing like a quick comps yesterday. I didn't really go into too much detail on each house, but it seems like the low end would be 453, high end is 530. So I'm just averaging maybe 486 would be the average comp on there.
Okay.
He also said there's really not much to be done to the house. Yep. So the next step is to really just give him a call and see what we can do.
Okay. I'm going to text you. Send me the address via text so I can see what I'm looking at.
Yep. Yep.
And he's in Texas, right? So they're 2 hours ahead of us.
Yep. He said he's busy this morning, but tomorrow he's open all day. Right now it's afternoon over there now, so we can probably give him.
Do this. Set up an exact time for tomorrow.
Okay.
We will call him on this live.
All right. What's a good time tomorrow?
Whatever time he's available. I don't give a shit. If I'm not live, then I will record the phone call so you can hear it, and it's content for my YouTube page, basically.
Okay, cool. And then you guys usually go live like around 9 o'clock, right?
9, like today was going to be 10. It just kind of depends. I'm trying, like, bro, I'm used to consistency, right? So it's at this time and blah blah blah, but everybody's just fucking scrambling, and Esteban usually is so busy he can't be here, so I had to start this live today, and he's still not here.
Yeah.
So send me the address via text message, and just follow up with me. Hey, this is what time it is. I will put that on my calendar. I will make that call and record everything so you can hear it.
Awesome, man.
Okay, my man. Any other questions while you got me here?
That's it for now, man.
Okay, bro. Have a good day. I'm gonna boot you out of the backside unless you want to hang out. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I'll hang out for a little bit. I'm taking a break from calls, so it's good.
All right, so I'll let you hang out in the back. You can still hear me, yes?
Yeah, I can do. I'll go ahead and mute you, but yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, so I'm gonna wait for him to send me over that address, and then let's see if Dustin, you got any questions for me? I got you spotlighted. There he is.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, sorry. No, I was supposed to jump on jump on a phone call with a realtor on one that we'd called here a while back that they had just made a hell of a drop on Zillow. So I was going to call them and see what was up with that.
Okay.
I had spoke to them, and you had actually spoke to the realtor too at one time, but it was right before Christmas. She was fixed to get on a plane, was tied up.
Okay, so it looks like they bought this house in 21. Is it currently on the market or no?
That one in Greenville?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it is right now.
This one says it's oh no, this is another one that I'm looking at. Hold on. Let's see here. You see the private chat at the bottom?
Yes. Let me get it pulled up here.
You want me to call him right now?
Okay, hang on. It's not showing yours.
Testing. I'm gonna put testing in there. Did it pop up?
Yeah, there it is. There's the testing.
Yeah, just put it in there, and nobody but us can see that.
Okay. You want the number?
I want the address first.
Okay.
And then I'll dissect what we got going. I'll ask you a couple questions, and then I'll fire off a call. I'm in call mode. Like, I'm ready to fucking go. I'm ready to fucking murder somebody today.
Hell yeah.
I got the Raider Nation fucking hat on. I usually have the cowboy hat. Like, I'm in straight thug mode today. I'm ready to go. What is up? If Esteban would come on here at some point, I can make another cup of coffee and just get wired out of my fucking tree. Okay.
Yeah, because I honestly kind of forgot about the property, and then I was poking around last night, just kind of screwing off on the phone, and they were extremely hung up at like 190 or something, and then they dropped it to where it's at now. And when I had originally spoke to the realtor, they had originally turned the offer down. They had an offer for the 150 that it's at now.
And
I
remember this thing.
Yeah, they had turned that down, and then now they've got it listed for it. So I was going to see. I was sitting here rerunning the numbers because I'd lost my sheet on it, and I was going to see if we could actually make that work or not. Because I was just going to try and turn it and wholesale it, but I don't know.
Okay. All right. So let me run some numbers on this thing. I was hoping Esteban was going to be on here so we could use his magic calculator. I don't know if I've got the upgraded one. Let me see here. Let's see what we got. 14.
Yeah, because I like that.
You know how many bedrooms and baths?
3 and 2.
It's a 3 and 2. Okay.
Yeah.
It doesn't show.
Just a touch over 1,400 square foot.
1414 is what I see. Let's see here. Tax records, parcel number, shitty school district. And we're talking to the seller, or we were talking to the agent?
To the agent.
Okay. Okay. It says taxes. Now, were they open to creative finance, or they're just looking for a cash offer?
I hadn't pitched it yet, so I don't know if they are or not. I think they were kind of getting tired of screwing with it on the market, but then they also listed it for rent too on Zillow. It come up for sale the 29th, and then they listed it for rent the 30th. So I think they're just
trying for sale on Zillow.
Yeah.
5 days it's been on market. All right, let's call little Patricia. Let's see what's going on. Let me move the live stream to the end here. Let me move this one. Put that one down. I'm going to close. I got so many windows open up on my thing. Let me close that. I will call the agent's number here.
That should be a good number if I remember right. 415.
Okay, I'm going to mute. Hold Hold on 1 second. Let me close this.
Hello, you've reached Patricia Mountain, Color Bank of Apex. So I'm unable to take the call at this time. Your call is very important to me, so please leave your name, telephone. Hello, you've reached Patricia Mountain, Color Bank
Straight to voicemail.
So I'm unable to take the call at this time. Your call is
Same
very important to me, so please leave your name, telephone number, and a brief message, and I will return the call as soon as possible. God bless. Have a good day.
Hey, Patricia, it's John. I think we chit-chatted before Christmas, calling about a property there in Greenville, Texas. Give me a call when you have a few minutes. If I don't answer, it's just because I'm on the other line. 559-708-6460. Saw you guys did a price drop on this. Just seeing, just trying to get a little bit more information. I think we only chat for a few minutes. Okay, so I am waiting for that. John, check the lead. Esteban sent you on iMessage. Welcome, Matt Schmidt. Okay, so Dustin, I will wait for that one to put back. I'll leave you in the backside. If she calls, then I will bring you back on so you can hear the deal.
Okay.
All right, let's see here. Matt Schmidt, welcome. You got any questions, my man? You just hanging out? Okay, he's hanging out, so we're going to take him. All right. I think it's Luis, my man. How are you? Can you hear me? You got any questions?
No, brother. Right now, I'm just learning everything from you guys.
Okay.
I really appreciate all your effort and everything. So basically, I'm just learning everything from from the beginning.
Okay, fantastic. I'm going to leave you on the backside here. If you got any questions, you can hop in the private chat. Welcome to the show. All right, so we'll put him in the back. Susan says Esteban sent me. Okay, I got the whole thing right here. So let me see here. On market. Okay. I'm looking at all the information. Susan, give me a second. Okay. Let me put this up. All right, so this one has been on the market for only 60 days. Agent is not responsive at all. Okay. So you guys want me to call the agent? Is that what I'm hearing? Okay. And this is going to be a sub 2 deal. Okay. All right, let me make this call. Put this thing down. I'm going to mute you guys just so I can lazily talk into my phone dial.
Hello, this is Michael Kennedy. I apologize for not answering the phone. If you need to get a hold of me immediately, shoot me a text. And
let's just do that. It goes straight to voicemail. Agents are just, I don't understand how you can do business, man. You don't even answer the phone. All right, so I sent Susan. I just sent that agent a text message. I will respond to Esteban. All right. Let me see. I'm going to copy this information here. Let me see. Maybe I should show many places to communicate with the team. Asked. He did not answer my question. He just said, look at it. Okay, great. Okay. If you guys have questions, you can put them in the whatever platform you're looking at. I can look at. Do you guys do sub 2 deals in California? Absolutely. I'm a licensed broker here in California. I do those all the time. For sure, I got your buyer, depending on what you're trying to accomplish. So I wish Esteban's here so I could communicate better with you guys. These leads loading, so we can follow up. Invite guest, copy Ashley. Mo's in the building. Mo, welcome. What's up, my man?
How are you? How are you, John?
I'm damn good. Just trying to respond to all these messages. Esteban just leaves me here, bro. It's like, this is not my wheelhouse. Not my wheelhouse.
You want me to read the comments for you?
I kind of got that going on too, but what's going on with you? You got something for me to call?
No, not at the moment. Still haven't gotten back to me on email. I got a couple of leads I want to call today.
Okay.
Some off markets. So definitely after that, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Eric wants to be let in, so we've done that. Eric, you're in. And somebody else is down here. Esteban, I guess.
Hey, so I'm gonna put it in the meditate. Someone bring the
Did you just really come back? The fuck you are him? The fuck?
I am him.
You ain't him. You don't even know him. That's how much you're not him. You don't even know him.
Bro, I am him. What's going on? What's going on over here? I'll leave you alone. It's like a parent leaves their child. Like that's you right now.
That's what you
look lost.
I just cussed everybody up, told them they're worthless, get the fuck out of here, join the Discord or fucking don't. I don't care. I was just verbally abusing people. And then apparently they started reaching out to you and you came to correct my poor behavior. Oh, we got somebody right here. Hold on. Hold on here. This is John. John, can I help you?
John, this is
Mike, how are you, my man?
I am freaking crazy running today, brother.
Yeah? So what's going
How can I help you?
I'm looking at this property for $60,000. You got any offers on this thing? Why isn't this thing sold? It looks nice.
Well, yeah, it looked nice. So we had an inspection guy go in. The last time next guy do inspection, we had an inspection go in. It went through. They said that the roof does not look like it's bad.
Uh-huh.
But they said there was a roof leak.
Uh-oh.
So I went into the upstairs unit, and the roof ain't leaking. because there's a roof leak.
Right.
You see it in the upstairs unit.
Some sort of marking, right?
I go into the bottom unit, and there is some water damage there.
Oh.
And so I'm like, I have no idea what's going on. That's beyond my scope. There's a little bit of water damage in the ceiling in the downstairs unit. So I don't know where that's coming from, but it's definitely not coming from the roof. I'll tell you that right now.
Interesting.
The one place it could be coming from is it could be the toilet ring could be leaking. That's the only, and I am guessing.
Right.
I'm seriously guessing from my hip, which is an easy fix. Then they go underneath the house, and they say that there is some damage underneath the house that they don't want to fix. I offer, because I know the lady really wants to move this house. I say, well, hey, I know to have people come in and do a crawl space repair is somewhere around $7,000. If I pitch that to the owner, that they come off that price, that you can pay that to win, would you be interested? And they said possibly. The realtor said possibly. I went back to the owner. I pitched it. He reluctantly said yes, and then they turned around and walked.
Oh man! So they said, "Hey, if you can do this, we'll do that," and they just dipped on you.
Exactly.
The ghost, huh? Oh man.
Exactly.
Okay.
It was kind of shitty. So, are you a realtor or what?
I'm a licensed broker in California. We're buying properties pretty much throughout the United States. This is something that was on our radar. I just didn't know anything about it. I was just kind of baffled. I mean, I'm in California, so anything that's, under $100,000 is a gold mine in our eyes, right? Like, holy shit, we can buy an entire house for a down payment. Like, so we're looking at that. But it sounds like it needs.
So do you guys own houses over here currently?
We're expanding into Michigan, Florida, Texas, Arizona, Nevada, obviously California. Do you have
anything here in Michigan currently?
No, I do not have anything currently in Michigan. That's why we're expanding out.
How many are you looking to buy?
Well, they've just got to make financial sense. And let me send this knucklehead to voicemail. I got somebody coming in on me right now. I mean, it's just got to make financial sense. So what are the current rents on this? These aren't even rented out, correct?
No, I had someone, I had a Section 8 ready to go in for $800.
Okay.
And they told me no. They just want to sell it.
Oh, okay. So that is something that we're looking at as well for Section 8. So do you know what the Section 8, is that what they would pay, $800 aside?
So yeah, so in Michigan, we have a lot of stuff that has changed over the last 9 months.
Oh.
So and my actual business is PMI, Property Management Inc.
Okay.
By default, I have to do the realtor side.
Okay.
So I'm not a fan of being a realtor. Don't like being a realtor because over here our prices aren't like your guys'.
Right.
So we make pennies over here.
Right.
So I don't like it.
Right.
So my entire goal is management. My son, my oldest, actually runs PMI for me. We are PMI Mid-Michigan is the name of our company. So we're full service. We actually have a ton of houses that get wholesaled. He's a wholesaler also. There's a ton of houses that he just wholesaled 2 packages of houses. One was 11, one was 6. So he gets a lot of stuff that comes with to him. He bundles a lot of stuff together from other people that are moving around and upgrading or coming out or going into a different investment, whatever it is. He does a lot of that. He has another bundle going here in the next couple of weeks that he's going to be putting together. But our idea is we want to manage the properties is what we want to do. So that's the whole reason why we do that.
Yeah.
The stuff that we have right now that there's an abundance of it's really weird, man. And I guess I'll just tell you this way. So in Michigan, and I really don't care where you go in Michigan, I've been doing it 32 years here in Michigan. I ran a management company prior to COVID, Saginaw, Flint, Detroit, Lansing is where we ran. We had 600 houses. So we're a sizable company. I mean, not huge, but for a one-man band, it's pretty sizable.
Agree.
So in everything that we come out to, if you run your numbers, and I'm talking if you're really looking at what you just described to me, if you run your numbers, I'm going to make between 8 and 10% on my rent. And then I'm going to turn around 3 to 4 years. I'm going to catch the next loop, which normally they say 7. But we here so under market valued that it's going in cycles of like 3, 4, 5 years is what you're seeing.
Okay.
If you play this game to where you say, okay, I'm going to make 8 to 10% on my rent, and I'm going to invest into the house, make the house better. Then I'm going to turn around and make another 8 to 10% on my sale, and I'm going to reinvest and upgrade again and cycle that through. You're making stupid money.
Let me ask you this. Why would I sell it? Why wouldn't I just cash out, refi, and take a chunk of money instead?
Great. It's a great method. But Michigan, there's a couple things that are happening in Michigan.
Okay.
One is we're extremely undervalued. So normally I would tell you you're crazy to ride the bubble. But because of the undervalue, we constantly have people coming here and pushing values up. So you can play the game a little bit here.
Okay.
The other thing is when COVID happened, our governor literally went on TV and said, everybody's still paying rent.
Oh, wow.
It dropped. It literally dropped 300 houses out of our portfolio because the landlord dumped them.
Right.
I had landlords calling me saying, board the house up, I'm done.
Oh, wow.
Because here you have to maintain the house. Now, the people that stayed in 14 months got every dime they were owed. The people that dumped month 7, month 10, month 12 lost their asses.
Interesting. Okay. So when you say they got,
if you're coming here, you better talk to somebody that's been in this game a little bit,
right,
and really have a fucking plan. Because if you come here think you're going to treat this state like another state, don't do it.
Okay.
Don't even come, because you're going to get hurt. You have to understand that, number one, plan make between 8 and 10% on the rent. So all your numbers have to run off that. Don't run off this advertised 20%. Well, it looks like it's going to be 18% or 50%. Don't run off that.
okay,
Run your numbers 8 to 10%. Then turn around, understand the money back in, plan to put the money back in, because up until literally last month, we had no problems anywhere except for the city of Detroit with buying a house, renting it, not getting forced by the city or the government to fix the house up. And then we could slowly, progressively fix it up over time. Last month, they passed all their laws, and I'm on the board of at the Landlords Association.
okay,
So we have a bunch of lawsuits with the city of Flint right now going on. But what they did is they crossed the line and they went against what a judge said, and they are holding our affidavits, our water affidavit, up as hostage. So a water affidavit makes water not our responsibility. In this state, water follows the title of the house. The deed is follow the owner. Power does. So what happens is the cities try to hold the water affidavit as hostage and make us responsible for water. Okay. So in essence, they say, hey, if you don't get this inspection done and you don't get all this work done, then we're not going to give you anything. So they started doing this last month. Now what's happening in the city where you can really make money is they have, hold on one second. I'm getting rid of this one. They have, they started holding the hostage. Now we have to get all this done right away, immediately. So it takes from you, takes out of your pocket. So when you buy a house, you're buying these houses and you're going in and you're looking at these houses, and these houses are a lower price house, whether it's 60,000, 40,000, 50,000, and then you're turning around and you're trying to make money on this house and get it fixed and all this stuff, and it's sucking out of your pocket, and you can't figure out why. It's because none of your numbers that you did or you calculated ran off of what is actually happening here.
Okay, that makes sense for sure. So if we do pick properties and whatnot, you're telling me you can handle all of the day-to-day for me, so I don't even have to go hunt up a property.
Yeah, that's what we do.
Okay.
So the other thing is if you're buying properties, for us to go out and look at a house, whether you use this or not, there's a small fee involved in that. But my son deals with all that. But you really should be looking at where I should buy. Because if you're looking at spending, if you're saying, hey, I want to spend $100,000 for a house, you can be in the suburbs buying a 3-bedroom ranch for $90,000 that you're going to put $10,000, $15,000 in. That's going to sell for $190,000, $220,000. There's a huge upswing right there. If you're buying in the city looking for a $20,000 house, you're going to put $20,000 into that house.
And what is that going to trip for?
You're going to put $20,000, and that house is going to rent for anywhere between $700 and $900 a month. Okay. That other house is going to rent between $1,000 and $1,800 a month.
Gotcha. Okay.
Now, mind you, everything's relative, right?
Right.
But it depends on what you're looking at. Now, if you're talking about the Burr method, which is what you just brought up to me a minute ago, then you should be looking out in the suburbs for that house that's selling for $95,000, $120,000. Needs carpet, paint. It needs $10,000, $15,000 worth of work to it.
Yep.
To make it rentable, not sellable top notch, but rentable midline. And what you're going to do is you're going to rent it midline, then you're going to collect rent off of it, and then you're going to turn around and fix it up every time a tenant goes out. You're going to put a little more into it every time a tenant goes out. And tenants are going to go out probably every 3 years and ride this cycle, because out there you can push a cycle a little bit further. And then you're going to ride a cycle, and you're going to be making a lot more what you're used to than what people here are used to, because you're going to be making $100,000 on that. And I'm being in general terms, I'm promising them, blah, 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 all the lawyer shit. But I'm just telling you, that's the game that people are playing here, instead of, we're really getting beat up with these people coming from California, and you wouldn't believe how many I get calls for. Come from California, and they want this $30,000 house that's making $900 a month, and they're excited about it. And then when they get it and the building inspection runs through it, they're questioning why they got to put $20,000 into it.
Right. That makes sense. But it's my first rodeo. I totally get it, but I'm glad that we connected, because basically you can keep me from making the mistakes, because I don't have boots on the ground.
Well, that's the idea.
Yeah.
And that's what we want, because we want investors that are, number one, either buying low income, heavy lifting properties, holding them, flipping them, putting the money in them, because we make money off of that.
Sure.
So it's our biggest cash cows. And we are blatantly honest with you. There ain't no fluff, there ain't no bullshit here. So we're making money on that transition all the way through. Then we make money on the sale, because I'm the agent that sells it. And then we turn around and we put you into a better house. And then you hold the house for 15 or 20 years.
Right.
And we manage that house. Our goal is not to have 10,000 properties in the inner city that are absolutely heavy lifting. I can't charge you enough to compensate ourselves for that.
Right.
So our goal is to have people that are entering here and moving to over here.
Oh, I got you.
I don't want you, if you're going to stay in the city, and keep me with heavy lifting houses.
No, as long as I can get the rent. I just need more money coming in than I got going out, right? That's really all I need. I don't need to know anything about it. If you say, hey, this is the way this needs to lay out, I'm not gonna, go against the grain. Like, you're right there. Like, I'm not gonna argue. As long as I got more money coming in than going out, I don't give a shit what we buy.
we're getting a lot of these people that are coming to us after all the problems and after they realize they screwed up and they're expecting us to be God. And we're doing the best we can for everybody, but it just don't fucking work that way. Plain and simple.
Yeah. So
so if you're smart going in and you listen a little bit and you do some research on your own, don't take my word for it, but do a little bit of research, talk to some other people, and be careful of people promising the world. Because if they are, then steer right away from them. That's just not the way it is here. It is not the way. And we're under market value for a reason. So understand that, like Saginaw right now, I'm at a house in Saginaw. This house I'm sitting in front of, these people are from here, and it's a $200,000 duplex. And they get, I think they get $750 for each unit. So they're making decent money on the house, but they're only earning that 8% on these houses. But when they sell this, doing small upgrades to it every time. When they sell this, it's going to be crazy. And they're in a really desirable neighborhood.
So we're just waiting for the interest rates to come back down to make it more attractive, to get the most money. Like, what are they waiting on?
Well, that's when we get uber busy with a bunch of people that don't want to put in the front end work on trying to really figure out what's going on. And personally, like, there's deals to be had right now. I mean, there's a lot of deals to be had right now because things cost so much. We're looking at houses. I just sold 2 of my daughter's house. My daughter's 17. She's got 4 houses. And I sold 2 of her city houses. And I think she made like $20,000 on each one of them. And then she's turning around and buying a house in Mount Morris. And it's a house that needs $20,000 worth of work. But we got the house for like, I think she bought the house for $45,000. It needs $20,000. It's worth $95,000.
Now, is she 1031 exchanging into these other properties?
We don't do any of that. We do it all in our IRAs.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, we're all IRAs.
Gotcha. All right. I knew there had to be some sort of a tax shelter. That makes sense. Okay.
Yeah. And our business, this is our business. So, everything comes out first. So it's a little different for us because we do hundreds of these a year.
Okay. All right. So,
but yeah, I mean, that's the biggest thing for us right now is just trying to get people knowledgeable. And I mean, I'm willing to talk to you anytime, and I'm willing to give you what I think personally about it. But remember, it's like armpits, right? It's what I personally think about it. And in where we're making our money at, and where I would go if I was walking in with $100,000, because people got that and they're like, well, I want to buy 6. No, I'll buy one house. You got the golden handcuffs. You make really good money already. Buy one freaking house, make more money, and then reinvest. One more good house, go make money, because you're going to make way more money doing that than you will playing the game in the inner city.
Okay. Now, what's the deal with this one that I called you about on Bond Street? What are they going to do?
They want to off it.
Okay.
They want to off it. It's right outside the city. The city's getting pretty hard and cleaning up really, really good. Saginaw is doing a decent little turnaround. We're growing really fast up here in Saginaw for some reason.
Okay.
They don't have a lot of good management companies up here. But, you got the bad side of town, you got the good side of town, and that house is in kind of like a buffer zone. So it's right in the middle.
Okay.
Neighborhoods are decent. It seems to be working class people around that area. I mean, if I wanted to own houses up here, I'd probably buy the darn thing. But I don't own houses up here.
Okay. Is this something that you think I should entertain? Injecting some capital.
She's willing to deal right now. That's what I can tell you.
Okay.
If you and she ain't taking stupid offers, because I personally offered stupid offers.
Okay.
And she won't take them. She's smarter than that. She's got a partner, and they bought the house. They bought it wrong, and they understand that. She's already taken a loss on it, so they just want to be out from underneath it. Is what they want.
Okay.
So if you buy something decent, and you understand that there's work that needs to be done to it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it'll rent. Everything rents, and we can work on getting a Section 8. Tons of people coming looking for Section 8 people right now.
Right.
That program continuously opens up for more and more and more people. So that money's there, or we can just find a decent tenant and put that person in there, because the apartments are kind of cute. I mean, they're not disgusting apartments.
Right.
You know, they're just, to me, they don't look disgusting.
Yeah, in the photos I see online, that's why I was curious why it hadn't sold.
Yeah, it's the and I would get someone more versed. I maybe put an offer in, see if she'll bite. Tell her that that you want to do an inspection on it, and have one of the those companies come in and look at cleaning up the crawl space. That's from what other people have told me. That's all I can say. I didn't personally crawl under there, so I don't know. But
right.
I mean, as far as I'm concerned, I guess I shouldn't say it like that. I should say it like, I don't see no visible leaks in the roof, because you'd see water upstairs.
Right. That makes sense.
I mean, that's just common sense.
Yeah, that makes
sense. I don't
sense.
see that, when I'm there.
Okay. All right.
So I think your only real expense there, outside of the norm, might be getting the space cleaned up and sealed up and looking good. Which, if you're going to hold the property and you're really going to sell it for a chunk of money later on, you should do that anyways.
Okay. All right. Now, do you think does she have a loan on this thing, or is this thing free and clear?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. I really honestly don't know.
Okay. All right. Well, let me do this. Let me crunch some numbers with my team. What do you think the repair costs were going to be on this thing? 20?
Yeah, you'd be really safe with 20.
Okay.
I would think. I mean, I personally, I'm shooting from the hip, like I said.
Right. Okay. All right. Let me get back to you with the team, but you don't think she'd be open to seller financing or something subject to? She wants all cash?
I think she'd be up to seller financing if you made her a decent offer.
Okay. Okay. Well, yeah, I mean, I can make anything work. Again, we can line it out however you deem that it needs to be lined out. You are basically going to be the driver of this thing, right? I'm basically going to inject whatever I need to get this deal done. And then you're going to be my advisor, for lack of a better term. You put the tenant in, you make the money on that side. And then you come and tell me, hey, John, we need to do this, 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 and this the next time we kick this tenant out. And I'll do that. And I'll just continue. I'll just follow whatever blueprint you have. And I mean, we can buy a bunch of houses.
That would be a smart play on this. If you hold that neighborhood in the next 3 or 4 years, it's going to look if it continues on the track that it's been,
okay,
it should look really nice. And you should be in the hundreds.
Okay.
On a duplex, especially if you're pulling really good numbers on the rent.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you should be with, if you know anything about real estate and you run numbers out, you should be somewhere in there.
Yeah, I just don't want to lose money. That's the only real estate. The only thing I need to know about real estate is don't lose money.
I would love to make that happen every single time, but sometimes it just don't.
No, 100% agree.
Buy more than one. I can promise you, buy more than one, you won't lose money.
You're right, exactly. Yeah, and that's definitely what I'm going to do. All right, so let me.
My only other rule in Michigan, and this is Michigan, is 3-to-1 ratio. You have to have X out. Like if you say I have X amount of dollars in and I need a minimum of 8% on my number, then plan on doing a 3-to-1 ratio. 3 houses makes X come out for sure, guaranteed.
Okay.
1 house, I can't guarantee that.
Right.
3 houses,
for
decent
sure.
houses,
right?
You can start betting harder on it.
Right. Yeah, I know that makes sense. If one's underperforming, one's overperforming, one's right in the middle. Yeah, I get it. It'll all average out.
That's the idea.
Okay, I love this. All right, I'm going to save your information. Let me get back to my
I'll send you my son's number too.
Yeah,
His
do
name
that.
is Michael.
Let's do that.
I'm Mike. He's Michael. Just to keep it real easy for you. and then I'll send you his number and shoot him a text and say,
Okay.
hey, you spoke to your dad. I'd like to talk to you. I think he's heading to Texas to go pick up some of the stuff because he just moved back to Michigan a couple months ago.
Okay.
So he's going to be on the road quite a bit the next day and a half. So he'll be able to call you.
All right, fantastic. I appreciate you taking some time with me today. I'm definitely interested in this, but yeah, if we can put something on paper, if she's open to seller finance, obviously that lowers my entry cost.
I think you could get seller finance on her.
Okay. All right. Let me put pen to paper, and then I'll shoot you a text. And if you've got a few more minutes for me later this afternoon, we'll put something on paper.
Yeah. I'm just on the road all day going through houses.
Gotcha, my man. Well, I appreciate you taking some time with me. I will definitely follow up with you in the next couple hours.
No problem, man. You have a good day.
All right, you too. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, so I mean, I don't know. That's gonna be a fucking deal, I guess, right? Anybody? Okay, guys.
What happened?
The lady's going to be up into seller finance. Basically, the agent told me how smart he was, and
Is that the one I sent you?
Okay, so
yeah, the one
if
that
we
you
look
sent
at
me.
roles,
So
like
we're just going to pencil something up. This guy is a property manager as well, so he's got all the property management. He's got basically the blueprint, where to buy, where not to buy. I probably should have recorded that. Obviously, it's going to be on here, so you can go back and listen to it. But I didn't record that. And then Joey sent me another one. So basically, just to smooth this thing out, like underwrite that shit, figure it out. Allegedly, it's going to need about 20 grand in repairs, according to him. Might need a new roof. I mean, we can make a full price offer. We can make a cash offer. Like, well, I mean, we private money lenders. Like, there's no sense in selling a bunch of this shit if we can make money for us, right?
What's the price on it? 60?
So what do you want to do?
60,000.
So if it's free and clear at 20K, that's what, like 33%?
I'm gonna check. Oh shit!
Yeah, I don't know if he doesn't know if it's seller finance or she's got a loan on it or what. Like, we'll figure out.
I already pulled it on PropStream. It shows free and clear.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah. I was working on the back end. I was trying to calculator finish because now you deal straight to,
Facebook.
I don't know what's going on. Yeah, you can post a deal straight to Facebook, any Facebook page. So right now I'm going through all the real estate Facebook groups, and basically each Facebook group has a unique ID, including the Pace Morby group and the Sub2 group. So from the calculator, as long as you have access to that group, you're a member, you'll be able to post your deal straight on there. And then it pulls a detailed analysis. So not only does it pull financials, but it also tells you like the neighborhood, what the school system, elementary, middle school, high school, all that stuff. So that's what I was working on. So I was trying to get this. I wanted to get it up and running by 12, but had a lot of knuckleheads kind of hold me down this morning. So that's why I had you running the live stream, because I got a couple leads I'm trying to shoot over your way, so you can call them on the live.
Okay. Joey sent me something. So that one that you sent me, my hands are off. You guys go run the numbers, figure out whatever the fuck it is. Let's put something on paper and then figure out how everybody gets paid. But allegedly, we can do Section 8 there. He had a Section 8 that was going to go $800 a side. And I need to get with Charlie so he can train me up on how to pull that information on what stuff we'll rent for. Because that is something I think that we should start entertaining. I've got that duplex in Oakland that we can take down. Like, I mean, everything's just sitting right here. Like, let's put these under contract and keep them. Pay somebody an assignment fee for bringing it to us. Pay us an assignment fee for bringing it to our holding company. Like, And then I've got the whole novation thing that I'm working on as well.
Yeah.
Private money lender.
Hey, has anyone's phone number ever been blacklisted? I called a few agents this morning, and they all said I'm coming up as scam likely.
Who's talking?
It's me, Mohammed.
Okay, Mo. So here's the deal. That's why you call from a number that's not yours. So you make X amount of calls. You start sending out random texts on an iPhone. I don't know if you've got an iPhone, but you can report as junk. And the more that you get reported as junk, that's what happens. The only people I call for my real cell phone number are agents. And basically, they can't really do anything. They're not on the do not call list. They're not on any of that shit. But that's why I've got a California, a Texas, and a Florida number. So if any of those things get flagged up, I can just get a new one and it doesn't affect. But yes, that is why that is. So I never want to get that. I've had this cell phone number for 20, 30 years.
Wow.
Yeah, I've had the same cell phone number. I'm not hiding from anybody. All my bills are paid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Man, I'm trying to set up this Google Voice, but it's saying pick a nearby city. I pick it, and it just says no Google Voice numbers are available.
You can do that because obviously that's for free. I get 3 different area codes, cities, states, whatever it is, for $9.99 a month. And let's say one of them gets spammed up, I can just jettison that one and get another one, and there's no extra charge. You can do that once every month. So if you've got 3 numbers, you can change out those 3 numbers, basically turn them into 6 different numbers. But I've got like a Fresno one, for lack of a better term. I just hang on to that one. That's my clean number. I usually don't call. Before, I used to not call out on that. But basically, I would load one, like the Texas number, if I'm calling Texas pre-foreclosures. I'm doing like, a couple of hundred phone calls an hour with my dialer. It's going to get spammed up. You do more than 140 calls a day from a single number, every fucking carrier is going to label you as spam, telemarketer, scam, some shit like that.
Yeah. Damn. What's that app you use?
It's called Burner.
Burner.
Yeah. If you're in the Apple store, it's like a green thing, like a Tiffany color green sort of.
Oh yeah.
It's called Burner.
Yeah, that thing's on web too. Plan pricing.
So you can text message, all that shit from there. But basically, a single number, I think it's $5.99.
Yeah.
You can do a subscription. And then I have a 3-line subscription. It's $9.99.
Wow. Appreciate that, John. Let me get started on that.
Yep.
I got another lead for you, Mott's, if you have time for it.
Okay, hold on. I got one in the back side here. Actually, I got 2, I think, that I'm supposed to call. Let me see here. Julie's back on the blah, blah, blah. Let's see what Joey says. In Texas 4-2, just needs a touch-up paint. There's a back unit, blah, blah, blah. Owners looking to sell multiple investment properties. Talked to the agent that told me owners trying to sell. Um, 3.6. And then what was that one that I talked to earlier? I talked to one earlier that was like a 2.86, I thought. Let me copy. Hold on. I'm going to send this. Oh, hold on a second here. Send it to Joey. Copy all, paste. Send that. Okay, let's see. All right. Susan, if you want to put that in the private chat down here, the address. And I got another one I got to call for Ramos. Okay. Let's see. Okay, how long is this? Let me see here. 89, 240 days. Good God, man. Okay. So hold on. Let me kill some of these windows. You said he has 300 to 400 off-market properties. Okay. Let's just start with this one. Do I call Darren directly? Is that who I'm calling?
He's pretty responsive.
Who are you talking to, Slick?
Okay. So that's who I'm calling right now? Okay. Let me see.
Hello, this is Nicole with Exclusive House of Real Estate.
Yeah, I was looking for Darren.
He's not in currently. I can take a message or help you.
Well, I was calling about a property on Oakley Street that's been on the market for quite some time. I was just trying to get some more information about it.
Sure. Let me see what I. There is a co-listing agent, so let me just put you on hold for 1 second.
Yep. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. Let me keep pulling it up. Let me see if I can, and are you an buyer?
I'm a potential buyer, but I'm also a licensed broker in the state of California.
Oh, awesome. Okay. So, let's see. It looks like it is tenant occupied.
Okay.
And then
Is that why you guys are having such trouble moving it? Because the tenant is difficult?
not necessarily that, just trying to get the activity for it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if we can find other details.
Do you know if they're month to month, or is there a lease in place? Like, am I buying this with them?
Yeah, so I may direct you to the listing agent for this. I do see they have some like the monthly rent on here, because it looks like there's a upstairs unit and then a downstairs unit. So let's see. It doesn't say if it is month to month, and then how it would go once you purchase it. So what I can do is take your name and number, and then Nicole Russell can reach out to you.
Okay, that sounds good.
All right.
My first name,
go ahead.
My first name is John, Jon. My last name is Motsenbocker, Motsenbocker. My direct cell 559-708-6460.
Okay, great. All right, I have your information, and I will let Nicole know so she can give you a call.
I appreciate that. You have a great day. Take care.
You too.
Thank you. Okay, so not a lot to know there. We're gonna have to wait for that agent to call us back. Let me see here. To OD another. Okay. Put that on the backside. I've got volume. I've got another one that I've got to call here. Let me see. I sent that to I sent that one to Joey. I got Ramos's deal here. Let me pull this one up. But that Michigan one, if I can make something work for seller finance, I want to put that thing on paper today. All right, so this one right here, it's currently not for sale. So let's just fucking wing it.
Did you call Susan's?
Yeah, I called both of hers. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I have. Well, so I'm underwriting the Charlie brought us more leads that he called, and the one in Michigan from earlier, like 10, 15 minutes ago. So I'm going to get them plugged in on the calculator. Meanwhile, I'm working on some back end stuff on the calculator. You can now post straight to Facebook, by the way, which is pretty cool.
So do this. Have Eric put both of Susan's leads that she sent us into Open Dispo and tag Susan so we know that that's her lead. And then that way we can keep track. Because 9 times out of 10, what happens here is all in shit. And then it's out of mind, right? Because I write it down, et cetera, and so forth. And we both know the questions in the follow-up, right?
I got you.
And I want to make sure whoever sent it to us, they get tagged so they get paid.
Yeah, I'll text you. I'll text you, Susan.
Yeah, you got Susan's contact information. So I don't want anything to fall through the fucking cracks in 2024. Like we're gonna do 100 fucking deals, and if we don't, then I'm gonna fight somebody.
Wait,
that could be whoever. Free jujitsu lessons to any of you motherfuckers. I do not care. Free.
Okay. We're gonna wrestle in briefs.
No, I bet you would like that.
Was the last one you called? Was this for Darren?
You want me to triangle check in my briefs?
Is it Darren? Is that the agent you just spoke with?
No, actually, I just called the office, and old Darren has an answering service.
Okay, because I'm gonna tag him on the Open Dispo.
Yeah, but they said that Nicole is going to call me back, so we will find out.
Okay, I got you.
And I'm getting I can't deal with all this. Hey, it's Mike. Put us in the group chat with Michael. Oh, God. This is the agent of the one that I called prior. Awesome.
Hey.
My team is running numbers. Paper. Damn this thing. Paper if we can. Awesome. The team is running numbers. Let us put something on paper if we can. I will follow up with you later today. Thanks. Okay, so that's that. All right, so I've got to add. I'm all confused with this fucking guy. Hold on. Close that. Where is that address? Okay, so I will save this guy's number as Mike Kennedy. Add to contacts. Mike.
Hey Bella, go ahead and drop your number on Discord so I can get you added
Drop
to
it
the
like
WhatsApp.
it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
Okay, California.
Right?
Hey, listen here, Slick.
Dude, get my most viral video fucking ready.
Well, I'm turning
Get
it.
that.
I already got someone working on getting them animated. I think it'll be
Me with an animation? Wow.
yeah.
Who would have thunk it?
It's gonna be nice to see.
Oh, wait till you hear the call.
Maybe you'll be less aggressive, dude.
No, I guarantee you I did not. I was overly aggressive on this call. We had to edit it a little bit. Otherwise, I would have been canceled. I basically kind of lost my professionalism, if that's even a fucking thing with me. I'm going to send a WhatsApp. Let me see here. Sub 2. Where's Charlie? I need you to put me up on section 8 game. Hashtag Go Giants. Because Charlie is a fucking Dodger fan. I'll forgive people for a lot of shit. That ain't one of them. It's fucking Go Giants. Go Giants, bitches. That's what I'm talking about. Don't hate, participate. All right, so let me call this one. Hold on. Where's my phone? Whoa. Where's my phone? This is a Joey lead. Did I pull this up?
Hey John, actually, I have something you could probably do once you get over with that. The Amber, so she's got a couple properties. I think she wants to pass over. Remember the agent?
Bro, how could I forget your future wife? Like
Yes.
Eric already told me you're going to be his best man at the wedding.
Do you want to give a call?
Do I want to? No, but I will.
No, she'll probably keep talking here for like 3 hours.
Oh my God. Are you an investor? Do you know Esteban? Oh my God. Yep. That's what she's going to want to know. Brett, did you break that part of the agent here locally in the know? Like, did you not like, what happened with that deal?
Which one?
Can we rename this?
The one, the Catherine, what the fuck is her name? I don't want to drop her last name. She was the one where she had her friend Jan, and Jan was like a super smart investor. Oh my God, are you an investor? She was like a local valley girl. Like, wow, what is going on? Are you an investor?
Rules.
How do you forget her? What do you mean? Who?
But just know
Fuck
it's right there in the
out.
face.
This is fucking California, the most over the top valley girl.
Oh, you're talking about the Fresno one.
Yes. It was like $1 million property. We could definitely follow up with her. But here, let me This one's for sale. Let me back the truck up on this one. Let's hit it up on the 104 days. Let's go. Okay, this thing is tired. The exterior looks tired. The agent shot all the photos in this house with a Google Pixel 3. There's no way this is God, this is horrible. All right, so let's just quit fucking around. Dude, I have so many communications. I do not know how to fucking deal with all this shit. I wanted to fight Esteban when I was driving in my car yesterday. He's like, oh, we're going to start a Trello and we're going to do this, that, and the other thing. It's like, dude, yeah, like fucking. He wants absturbation. It's like masturbation with apps. It's absturbation. Like he loves apps. He wants an app to run another app, run two other apps to go back to the app that we got to run the other app, but not that app, the other app before it was that app that we did. Like it's fucking asinine. Telephone, lead, that's all I need.
Listen here, Boomer.
Dude, I knew it. I fucking hit me with the fucking boomer.
Check it out. Luis
All
made
right.
a question in the chat.
Question there. You know that I'm going to call this other agent. You bring value to this deal. Also, no one's here to see you. They're here to see me. But that's another story.
All right, California. Hey guys, quick question. A lady that has 7 townhouses in Greenville, Texas, asking $150 each, or $150K, or $150 per square foot. You need to specify. I'm not sure. Anyway, each not sure if she still has room to sell.
Like that. No, I've never smelled that before though. That's weird.
The Esteban, is the Facebook chat linked?
No.
Hi, my name is John Motzenbacher. Saw a property on Hoffman Street here in Houston, Texas. I was trying to figure out what the story is.
Wanting to know?
Yes, ma'am. It's been on the market for quite some time. I was just wondering, did you get any offers? Like, what's the feedback been?
We have definitely had a couple of accepted offers, so people weren't able to complete their financing.
Oh, okay. Okay, I see. And I guess maybe somebody on our team reached out to you about seller finance. Does that ring a bell?
We did.
Okay. Did you get an email they were supposed to send you over? I was going to see if I can answer any questions.
They did send an email. I haven't had a chance to read it.
Okay. Should I follow up with you later today to see if we can make financial sense of something and put it on paper?
I'm pretty sure that I understood everything he said. I'll read it and I'll talk to my owner, and if they're interested, I will let y'all know.
Okay. Otherwise, are they looking for an all cash offer?
Either all cash or, if someone can get their own financing. They're not really looking for an owner financing.
Oh, okay. So they're not worried about any tax implications or anything like that. They're just looking to dump this thing.
They're ready to be out.
Okay. Are there tenants in this thing?
I have a tenant in the back house. Yes.
Okay. Are they month to month, or is that something I'm going to be buying if I buy the property?
They are month to month, so it's up to whoever buys it if they want to stay in or not.
Okay. I'm a licensed broker in California. Would you educate me? Like, if they've been in there more than a year, I got to give them 60 days. What would I have to do in Texas?
So it's just whatever the lease states, and most of the leases state 30 days.
Okay. Okay. I was just curious. All right, cool. Well, let me put something on paper. If they're open to sell finance, obviously I can pay way more. If they're just looking for a cash offer, I mean, I need to get it at a cash price. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, totally. I get it.
Okay, fantastic. I appreciate you taking a few minutes with me. I'll circle back with you sooner than later.
Okay, sounds good. I appreciate it.
Have a great day. Take care.
You too.
Bye-bye. Oh my God. Like, I'm so fucking nice to her, wasn't I? I was like, oh my God, like, you're my fucking friend. Oh my God. They're like cash offer.
You sound like you're from Austin.
No, I was not fucking aggressive enough. I think Dick fucked me up yesterday telling me that I was too aggressive, and look what the fuck happened. Look at that officer. I did that AJ. I want to be your friend. I want to be your friend. I want to be your friend.
Everyone is
So
Needle pulling thread.
you want to answer that chat?
Do I want to? Probably not, but I will. We're going back to Luis.
Says, hey guys, quick question. I have a lady that has 7 townhouses in Greenville, Texas, asking 150K each. Not sure if she's still willing to selling, but 6 months ago she was, but something happened to the family, and I haven't trying to call her. Maybe he meant I've been trying to call her.
Okay, so do you want me to call her? Like, I'll figure
Yeah, drop
out.
the number, Lise.
Yeah, let's go.
When someone asks to get their own finances, can we say they hold paper for no more than 6 months until we refi out?
No, don't want to give any timeline. If we were going to go get a loan on this thing, why wouldn't we just get it today? Like, we can do something where if it's a seller, like there's all different kinds of ways that we can structure the deal. If they're not willing to carry the paper, then, I can give you a cash offer, but you're going to get a cash price. So I've got to show them that there's an advantage to doing it my way versus their way. I can definitely go get my own financing. But the bank is only going to loan. They're not going to loan more money than the house is worth. I can overpay for your property that you can't sell, but I couldn't do that if I went and got a bank loan because they're going to send an appraiser and there's a shitload of paperwork. The lender may want you to repair this, that, and the other thing. My interest rate's going to be a lot higher if I do something like that, so I'm going to have to take that into consideration when I'm making the offer. Basically, hey, I can do it. Let's say you want $200,000 for your house. You want me to pay cash? I need to be closer to $100,000. Does that sound like something you want to do? Oh, no? Okay, great. Well, if I go get a loan, like maybe, I can probably come up to about 150, 175. Like there's got to be some meat on the bone. I am not a retail buyer. I'm an investor. I got to have more money coming in than I got going out. So basically, we can figure it out any which way you want. The best way to explain to people is 7 plus 3 is 10. 6 plus 4 is 10, right? 8 plus 2 is 10. Doesn't matter as long as it adds up to 10, right? So if you want your seller to get $200,000, I got one way that we can do that, and that's with seller finance, subject to a combination of the above. If you can't do that for me, well, then I can't pay $200,000. If you want me to pay cash, you want me to come physically cash out of hand for this thing, then I got to be able to buy it right because cash is king. There's no appraisal. There's no nothing. Here's $100,000. And when I make a $100,000 cash offer on a $200,000 property, guess what? We're not arguing about $200,000 anymore. We're arguing about $100,000, right? I'm at $100,000. You're at $200,000. Now I just closed the gap on your ass. Now we're arguing about $100,000. My main sales style is if I could, would you? If I could do this, would you do that? Oh, you won't do that? Then you're basically going to ask me if you could do this, would I do that? And we go back and forth. Got to be a win-win. You want cash? I want a deep, deep, deep discount. You want me to go get a loan? I can do that. More expenses and whatnot. We can definitely pencil something up. But if you want to make the most amount of money, period, well, then you got to be willing to carry this paper for me. You can be the bank, et cetera, and so forth. I'm not saying I'm going to carry this thing in perpetuity, or you are, but I got to get this thing up. I got to get it stable. Just like Esteban, he renegotiated our deal in Texas on Pelican Grove. Hey, we're willing to ever pay for this thing. We're willing to do this, that, and the other thing. We'll partner with you. However, I ain't paying you shit for the first 6 months until I get all of this stuff set up, all of this, all of that. Then we can talk about you and I chopping up some profits. But until then, like, I ain't doing shit. The beauty about seller financing is creative financing in general. I get as creative as I fucking want, as long as it's not against the law. Hey, I'll pay this, but I'm not paying you a fucking nickel for the first 6 months, year, whatever it is. Or, hey, Smarty Jones, the one that we've got going, hey, you want all this equity? Well, we're not making a single payment on that equity. Zero, nada, none. It's going to sit on the backside as a chunk of money. And when I cash out refi, when I sell this thing, when I do whatever, hey, and you can talk about, we'll cash you out on the money you have. So basically, there's not a cookie cutter solution for any of this shit. And that's why we're more successful than we're not creative finance deals, because we can get creative. What do you want? This is what I want. Can we figure out how to make those two wants mesh together? That's basically what we got going. So which one was this? This was Joey. I'm just drowning in these fucking leads. I can't even keep track of this shit. Okay, let me call this one and figure out.
You do that. How many different Zooms?
This is John. I can help you. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Directory Solutions has been trying to contact you about your Google business listing. Our records show your Google business listing is not properly verified with Google. This can cause customers searching for your services to not be able to find your business online. Call us at 833-503-0597 so we can quickly check the status of your Google business listing. This will only take a few minutes.
Okay, so they want to check my Google business listing. I get those bullshit calls all day long. I'm checking on my expired warranty on my fucking car. Some government program that they're handing out money for COVID for my employees. Like, it's fucking nonstop bullshit. So we will kill that one. I will hit the keypad here.
Hi, this is Mary Martin. I'm unable to get on right now. If you give me any number, or brief message, I will call you. I'm calling.
Hey there, I was calling about in Victoria Cove. Got a note on my desk that you are still interested in selling this property. I am a licensed broker calling you from the communist country of California. Give me a call back, 559-708-6460. I tried to pull up some information online. Doesn't look like it's for sale, so maybe I got my wires crossed. Give me a call. Catch me up to speed. Okay, so we got that. reply. How do I reply? Here. Reply. No. Put this in the open dispo and tag me in the follow up, please. I said, please. What the fuck? Dick ruined me, bro. This is bullshit. Can't believe I'm being nice for no reason. What the fuck is going on? All right, so still need to reach out to the agent. They are active military being transferred. Current condition is good. It's currently occupied. Does have an HOA with no restrictions. 102 days sold. Payment estimate 26. The agent says that the seller is not interested in sub 2. Because there's a bunch of calls on there. They just want to sell the property, purchase another one. Okay, so this one's in Arizona. Let's get the 411 on that. So they don't want to be subject to. Okay, let me call this one just for no good reason. Give me like 30 minutes. I'm just banging out phone calls. Okay, so let's do that. I'm going to put this on mute so you guys can chit chat, do whatever. Ramos has got this lead. Let me kill this one. Killed that one. It's fucking. I gotta watch it because I can't talk shit about other brokerages. I mean, I can, but that just opens the door for a bunch of fucking Karens talking shit.
You have reached the voicemail with team. I am currently on the phone with clients right now, but I will return your call as soon as possible. Please leave me a message after the tone, or for an even quicker response, please send me a text message at 520-404-8752. Thank you for calling.
Hey there. My name is John. I'm a licensed broker out here in California, looking to expand into Arizona. We're looking to buy a couple of properties. Saw this one on Kayla Drive here in Tucson. I was just curious what is going on with the property. It looks like it's in great condition. I don't know if there's a tenant in there. I just had a couple of general questions. See if this is something that we can put on paper sooner than later. This is my cell, 559-708-6450. Give me a call when you got a few minutes. I'd appreciate it. Thanks. Bye-bye. Okay, got the message. Let me reply. Left voicemail. Put this in the OD, please. All right. Okay. Oh fuck! I can't wear a County jersey. Come on now. Okay, I have sound back on. If you guys are communicating with me in some sort of way. You got submit leads. All right, so I've answered all the questions. Esteban, got her contact info, so we can add it. Okay, Eric's gonna handle that. All right, what else we got? Anybody? Nobody? People are popping in, popping out.
Yeah, I can't really talk because Eric's being a knucklehead. He's having a conversation over here. No, but we're doing some back end stuff. Yeah, we're doing some back end stuff over here. So I have myself on mute. Yeah, and I'm working on underwriting Charlie's lead, and we got a couple other offers we need to submit. And I'm working on the calculator with my developer friend on the back end. So I have two separate Zooms going.
Okay.
Smart.
I've got
Wait
that.
till you see. Oh, I'm gonna see if I can get that skip tracing thing. I can show it to you. The only thing I'm worried about is because this is being broadcasted to Facebook, so I don't want to share anyone's information. But I wanted to show everyone how my skip tracing Google Sheet works. It's pretty neat.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, you need to be unmuted.
All right, there we go.
No.
I'm back.
Okay.
Do some digging.
Oh, my mic fell out. Mic check. Anybody hear me?
Yep, we can hear you.
Okay. Yeah, my mic fell out. So I think it's the internet that I have is why this stuff keeps dropping out on me, because it doesn't happen when you're doing it. Phone's on a call and whatnot. So, well, we got a weird this. Not you. Not you. Not, yeah, it is. It's Tink. So Tink sound is suspect.
Should we put Tink in jail?
He's got to be on the mute for a minute.
There's a background noise in the back.
Fucking weird.
I can't hear you. Yeah. Yeah, you good. I'll get you that info, by the way. Tink, man, you should go to, can you hear me, Tink? Yeah, I'll give you the info for the LA Sub 2 meetup with Richard Knowles. I tagged him on the Discord. He runs the Sub 2 meetup over there, and you should connect with Charlie too from the Discord.
Cool. All right. Do I have any more leads to call for you guys?
Yeah, anybody have any leads?
I'm trying to keep track of all the stuff on the backside too. Matt Duke.
No, I just I'm trying to look at this property. It needs a lot of work, but they want $254 for it. There's a person right next to them selling a brand new one for $270. So I don't know what's going on there. Give him a call.
Put that information in the chat. I'll call him.
You got it. Let me skip trace him so I got all his numbers because the agent is not answering.
Oh.
I put the address in the private chat. What do you think it needs? Like,
Let me pull it up.
Let's pull it up. So give me a rundown on this.
3,200 square foot. It looks like it's
55 days.
Have you talked to the seller?
No, I haven't. I'm just I just found this thing right now, and the agent wasn't answering, so I just skipped trace. I'm about to call the owner.
I call the
You
owner.
got the info?
Yes,
Yeah, he
sir.
said he skipped trace it.
This is pretty. I think it's pretty nice.
Is it?
It was about 230. I mean, it looks. How's the inside look? Let's see. I mean,
On
the
Zillow, there's a lot of pictures.
This thing needs
Terrible.
work, bro. This shit is tired.
Old carpet, old paint, old cabinets. It's no.
Yeah. I mean,
Floor. What the hell's up with the floor?
I'm
They
thinking
just
like what,
ripping it out?
45 grand.
Yeah, probably more than that because you don't have any tile.
I mean, it looks like
You
a
still got
moderate rehab.
texture.
I'd probably do it like $35 per square
60?
foot.
How much?
No, 50. That's more of like a full rehab.
It's 3,200 square feet, so it'll be pricey.
Yeah, it'll be pricey. I mean, you're looking up north of 50 grand easily, which is
32 square feet.
double of what the ideal entry cost you'd like to be in. Like,
Mm-hmm.
So how much do you think per square foot this is going to cost, Esteban?
like 35.
What are we looking at? 35 times 3,200. Wow. Over 100 grand for a rehab?
I mean, look, that thing's ginormous. I mean,
It is.
I'm gonna
add
3,200 square feet, like just the paint alone.
California, we're looking at north of $60 a square foot.
Damn.
A basic cosmetic flip out here.
I mean, if I hire like a Jose from the Home Depot, I could probably do it cheaper, you know.
Gonna need way more than one Jose.
Yeah, I need like 5
You're gonna need
Jose's,
Jose, too.
and I'm Hispanic, you know. So,
The-
yeah, I mean that looks like a heavy rehab, dude. I mean,
I'm just gonna call him, see if I
what's
can
the-
book that thing.
Yeah.
ARV, I'm looking at it. It can't be no more than 270.
Okay, then I'd probably just do some kind of innovation on it. I mean, that's the only way it would make sense. We're getting somewhere.
So one sold for 328. Let's see here, right next door.
For the 731 red leaf?
Yep.
Red leaf.
So one sold for 328. Where's number 3?
Which is basically the same house.
Behind it sold for.
They're old.
Oh, that was 2011. So hold on.
No, I mean I see. If you pull up on Privy, there's a good amount of comps. I mean, there's one that sold in December. It was on market for 105 days though, so a good thing to take into consideration if you have a software where it shows you like comps and how long it was on market, then you would have to factor in like if you're taking over something subject to, right, and you're going to take over the mortgage, then you would have to factor in that mortgage pay as part of the holding cost for the amount of months that it takes to sell that property. Something to keep in the back of your mind. So, yeah, I got a 308,000 comp, 2,800 square feet, 10,000 square foot lot. It's a 4.4. It's got an extra bathroom. 270, 320, 376. Honestly, yeah, I'd say about 300 ARV.
300?
Yep.
Well, this one right here sold. I mean, this one's nice as fuck. It's completely remodeled. It sold for 320. Completely remodeled.
Does it have a pool?
I don't know yet.
Because I believe that one does have a pool. Or I might be mistaken. That might be the other one. Oh, thank God. Yeah, that's the other one that I got.
This one's sold in October.
Fuck, man.
We'll just make the call and see what happens. I'm gonna get some coffee. You make a call.
Oh yeah, I'll call the owner right now. So we're looking at a $300,000 ARV. Okay, times it by 27. Damn. Without the wholesale fee, I gotta offer them $100,000.
I mean, especially considering the days it's been on market, it would really help if they had some kind of contractor bid or a scope of work or something. You know, that really helped.
Yeah.
Because yeah, it's looking like a really heavy. Sounds like innovation would probably be the only play unless it's free and clear, right? You could do a big fat down payment, the reno, and then just refi. But you got to have some nice margins on there. Let me look it up on property and see if it has a mortgage. Hey, you're on this to underwrite those. I'm gonna get on you with that. Just
I'm getting the yellow wine together.
and then
Yeah, it's got a mortgage.
Juan, didn't you?
That's what I'm doing right now.
Okay, you do that first. What's that?
It does have a mortgage, that 731 red leaf. Looks like it's about. It's showing me they've got 34% equity in this.
I don't look at that because
Almost
that's numbers wrong. Just look at the total open loans or mortgage balance.
Open loans. That's really weird. They have a first mortgage for $243,000 and a second mortgage for $1. What could that mean?
What am I using?
Prop wire.
I'm gonna kick somebody's on prop stream. I just kicked them out.
That's me. You're good.
All right,
Oh shit.
it's fine. We got to add more users on here. So let's see. I see estimated balance of $218,000. So $218,000 or selling it for $254 doesn't make sense. I would probably. I mean, have you spoken to the agent?
No, I couldn't get a hold of her. That's why I skip traced it.
Bruh, let me give him a call.
Do you see the agent as Sandy Braham?
Yep. Everyone's trying to call me right now, apparently.
Hello, this is Sandy. I'm with Williams. I'm sorry I'm unavailable to take.
Hello, this is Sandy Brimley. I can't sell this house because I don't answer my phone. Like, dude, some of these agents.
Hello, this is Sandy Brabham with Keller Williams. I'm sorry I'm unavailable to take your call at the moment.
Hey, Sandy,
She's
this is.
actually hanging
I just drove by your listing over on Red Leaf. I noticed you were the listing agent. I had a couple questions. I'm looking into potentially turning this into a midterm rental. You can give me a call back. My phone number is 956 382. All right, I'm going to shoot her a text. Well, hi, this is Esteban. I'll skip Tracy owner's information right now. Do it all the time. In the meeting, please text me. So, listing. 731.
Esteban, if you don't mind me asking, what is a midterm rental?
Like a pad split, furnished finders. Maybe you put some nurses in place for like 3 to 6 months.
That's like the hospice you're
So
talking about.
short term, anything less than 30 days. Midterm, anything over 30 days, and then long term, typically it's anything over a year.
Okay. I'll write that down.
Okay, so I just sent her a text. She's on a meeting.
Right.
Look at this guy. It's like how the drug dealer walks in the back of the alley. You have that walk and
Me?
yeah, that Fresno, the local drug dealer.
I'm just dealing real estate.
Can someone else cold call a seller and lowball him to make my offer sound better? Span it. Yeah, give me the number. I'll do it right now. Give me the number and the address.
I'll call them up.
It's Spanish speaking. Que la chingada. Tú no hablas español, güey.
Que la chingada. That's all I got. Tienes mota.
Hey, you sound like. Why don't we get
That's
Junior
what
to call?
That worked well for me in high school.
Hey,
Tienes mota.
why don't we get Junior to call Bella's lead?
Bro, Junior was on here earlier, bro.
He was on here?
He was keeping it 100, bro. So where's Esther? He wanted to fucking shout out, dude. I think he sent me a text message that said to shout him out on fucking what do you call it? Yeah. 10 a.m. Shoot me the YouTube link. Fuck. I don't even know how to do that.
Just share the link from Restream.
Where is my YouTube?
Huh?
What's your website, domain?
I don't even know
The
how to
creative
do that.
one.io. Why? Skip trace. I'm going to skip trace from my calculator here real quick. Hey, Mo, which one did you need to skip trace? The one in Houston, right?
Oh no, it's I've skip traced it. I have the it's a lot of numbers.
Oh, okay. Well, let's compare data. What did you use to skip trace?
Prop wire.
Okay. What's the address here?
It is 731 Red Leaf Lane.
No. Shut it.
Forgot we're on
There's
a
a
line.
slithering snake somewhere in the grass looking to take some leads. No, I just want to make sure it takes your lead. I'm just.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
Skip traces. Paste is on here. City, state, zip code. So there we go. What did you get? Did you get a Pamela Dawson?
No. I got a William J. Dawson.
So I have a Pamela B. Dawson, 77-year-old. She lives there, and then you have a William J. Dawson, a 77-year-old that also lives there, and it looks like I have the son's number as well, which is 56-year-old. Looks like Shannon Dawson is probably a daughter. She's 30 years old.
Damn, you got everybody's information. Is that from?
Yep, I pulled it with my software, dude. I'm telling you, I got the best skip tracing software there is.
Shit, dude.
I created it just using a Zillow API. So if you guys are in the Discord, I'll give you guys a sneak peek.
Oh yeah.
Otherwise, I'm thinking of what I could price it because I don't want to charge like a monthly subscription. I think that's just like predatory. So what I'm thinking is I already have the Google Sheets, and you would basically just go to Rapid API and you sign up. It's free, and then they have a package. I think it's $20 a month, and you get 13,000 skip trace. After that, it's like 0.03 cents, which is cheaper than what's out there. And then
Oh,
the next upgrade from there is $45. I'll show you. Watch,
I thought the cheapest skip trace was 10 cents. That's insane.
bro. I mean, what do you think these companies charge? Like they build the software and then they charge. They want to charge. So yes. So if you go here, actually, you just go to Google. Just put Rapid API Zillow.
This one's this one's 5 cents a piece that I'm looking at.
Well, for anyone that's on my team, it's free 99. So
Yeah, I know that. I'm just saying.
anyway, so
I
yeah,
was gonna
can you guys see my
send
screen
him
real
to,
quick?
I was gonna send him to Shad's shit.
I can see it.
Yeah. So if you go to the pricing, right? So it's 45 skip traces for free. It's
Oh,
8
it's not
cents.
moving. It's not moving from the home
Oh,
page. Oh, there we go. Basic Pro.
so $45, right? For the free one, after it's 8 cents. Obviously, if you're doing anything less than that, I would do this. Then the pro plan is $25 per month. It's $13. I mean, 13,000 skip traces per month. If you go over, you're paying a penny. If you want to do 45,000 skip trace a month or more, right?
Half a cent?
Yep. If you want to do 130,000, you pay the 250 a month. So basically, anyone can sign up for this, right? And then whenever you click on here, you can account, and then it gives you like a key, and then you would just basically you would just go into my Google shit, and then you would just put your key, and then so you would just pay for what you use. So my tool, right, basically skip trace gives you all the information, but I'm
Mhm.
not. It's not out just yet to the public. I think maybe tomorrow.
When is that gonna happen?
Well, for us, it's already available. The paid one probably tomorrow. Just got a beta test that I want to make sure that I'm putting out something that is accurate.
That's sick.
Hey, you're.
Yeah.
We've
So
got updated sub 2 paperwork for Smarty Jones.
Esteban, how do
did you
you
call Andrea? What's up?
Yeah, I sent you the recording.
That was with her.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you guys want to get a sneak peek of how to build a code, I'll post a brief Loom on the Discord. It's free 99.
Okay.
We're at how many members? We are at 467 members. Right at 500, we're shutting the door. So if you want to get in free of charge for life, $500.
Your LC?
Hmm?
Text me your
That's when I just
What's
text
this?
you.
the offer letter.
What'd you text me?
The Andrea call.
There you go.
So you
All right,
heard
okay.
tenant
Like I said, we're
is
looking.
filing for divorce today.
She's filing for divorce today?
Yep.
Because I got the buyer. He called me at 12:35, and then Amber, my girlfriend Amber, is calling me. I've been ignoring her for 2 days because I've been busy.
And right after the honeymoon.
Yeah. Nah, and all jokes aside, I think I'm going next week to get those petitions signed. So hopefully we can get this turn this into a wedding venue.
Hell yeah.
Perfect for you. Sure. You can wear your little fucking cowboy boots, get all hitched up.
Yeah, maybe you can narrate it. You can be
Well,
the person reading the vows.
bro,
Jesus
I'm there.
Christ. We'll bring him out. We'll bring the guy out, you
Me
know?
and my friends show up.
Man, what time are we at? 2 hours 14 minutes. I gotta go for now, but I wanna rewatch this since it's gonna be on YouTube, right?
Yep.
Yeah, it's on YouTube, and then it gets a recap gets posted on the Discord as well. And then I'll be posting an update later about the skip tracing. But yeah, if you have some time, a little bit of coding and some chat GPT, you can build it for free. Otherwise, you pay the $50.
Yeah,
You just put your key on there, one-time payment, and then you just pay whatever monthly charges you're using. So
that's sick.
choice is yours.
I appreciate that, guys. This is sick. But before I go, Esteban, how do you find out all this stuff, man?
Chat GPT, bro.
Good.
Anything you can think of, I can build it.
I love that. I love that. That's sick, dude.
Like, I learned how to ride a motorcycle off of YouTube.
Swear to God, I did too.
No, I swear to God. I literally.
No, I did. I was in the showroom before. I fucking learned how to fucking do all of the shit, the gear shit, the whole nine.
I went to
I did
YouTube.
that exactly.
I searched how to ride a motorcycle. And then what is the clutch?
On
What is
YouTube.
trail braking? How to switch gears? How to rev match? So the same thing, like
That's
all this was
exactly
like
what I did
self-taught.
when I bought my boat.
I think a lot of
Showroom
people,
floor, I did that shit.
yeah. I think a lot of people
He's
just
like,
overthink stuff.
you can't ride this He's like, you cannot ride this I got, dude,
going
I
on?
just fucking YouTube. It's fucking full clutch, fucking kick up, kick down, fucking right in the middle, the half. Like, I got this. He's gonna call me when you get home, if you get home.
I'm definitely gonna watch that recap, and I'll be looking out for the Discord for any announcements.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yes, sir. Thank you guys so much, man. I'm learning a lot just from hanging out with you guys.
Of course.
Who do you want to message?
Shut up, Siri.
I won't send it.
Why did mine just pop up too? What the hell?
I don't know,
My
dude.
Siri.
And we were just talking about the Marty Jones one.
Yeah, Bella's right, dude.
Is getting a divorce or filing for divorce today. They're looking to get out in the next couple of months, but we're just going to accelerate that shit for them. So on Friday, we'll have our buyer close. And just issue get the fuck.
Why don't we pay Dorothy like $1,000 to take her Taliban friends to kick them out?
I don't know if Dorothy's got the time between doing meth all fucking day and night and getting arrested. 400 and some odd fucking arrests, multiple felonies. I wonder if that fits. My mic is low.
Mott's mic is low, yeah.
I gotta like bring my ear in.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's going on?
I don't know.
I think you got it at the clearance section at Kmart or something.
A preset. Mott's one. A preset. Is that any better?
Yep.
How about that?
No.
I hear a lot of background noise. I don't know if it's Mo. I don't think it's Susan because she has herself muted. Everyone else is muted, and there's no background noise here. So we got two suspects. It's either Mott or Mo.
There's nothing in my house going on right now. There's no dogs in here, no cat, no wife, nothing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, you can hear me or no?
Yeah, I can hear you now. It's just Esteban's mic is like very clear.
Well, it's
Esteban,
crazy
talk
because I'm like, can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, dude, I'm at a library right now. I'm not even in San Diego. I'm like 1,500 miles away.
Oh, damn. Where you at?
I'm at a library with Eric right now. I'm in South Texas.
They're role playing like 16 candles and they're fucking dancing.
Yeah, you're jealous. We'll have a wrestling match on our briefs later.
I bet you guys are wrestling.
Yes. Isn't that what Gator wrestling is?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, wrestling. Anyway, we can close
all
on
jokes
that
aside,
deal and then
we have Bella. She submitted a lead to call in Spanish.
All I can ask him is if he has weed. That's the only thing I can do on the phone with him. Tienes mota. That's all I got.
Eric, you want to call in Spanish? Call it. Eric's gonna get in Bella to save the day. He's gonna lowball the seller by what? What do you want the lowball to be? Like 10K less, 50K less? Why are they even selling? Why don't we start with that? Let me bring you in, Bella. Are you there, Bella?
Yeah, I'm here.
What's the story with this one?
Well, I had somebody in the Discord asked me to call him and a Spanish speaker, but he said that he won't take nothing lower than 130.
Okay, but why is he selling?
Why is he selling? I guess he had
Yes.
it on the market. He had it on the market, but it never sold.
Yeah,
So
but do
he
you
took
know
it off the market.
oh, okay.
Well, he just wants to
Colombia.
get something different. This was back in July, June.
Oh, okay. Oh, what is it? Like a town, like a condo or something? I think Eric
Yeah,
would
it's
probably
kind
buy
of.
this.
You think so?
Yeah, Eric buys in Pennsylvania. Why don't you try calling it, Eric, in Spanish?
Where is the lead?
Hola, mi nombre es Eric Guevara. Y a mí me gustan.
No.
Never mind. Tú que me miras, güey, ¿eh? ¿Quieres mota?
Oh my God, I heard Mota. Okay.
That's how you know you're from Fresno.
That's it.
Mira aquí, Slick.
All right, Eric. Why I don't see your screen on here? Eric's a catfish. That's why he never has his mic on.
That's what you were.
I'm back.
That's what you were serving.
Oh, look, we got Junior on here. Junior, why aren't you calling, bro?
There's Eric's right there. Nobody's got their cameras on except for you and me.
Well, Mo's working. Tinkman was working. Dude, Tinkman's got like 2 jobs. That guy's a hustler. That kid is just, he's grinding. You gonna call Eric? It's on the.
Yep. All right, let's see.
Call or to decline. Press 1 to start the call, or the call will start at the beep.
This is John. Can I help you?
Yes. You called me about property?
Called about a bunch of properties. Can you be specific?
I'll wait till he's done. He's on a call. Oh, okay. He's muted. Okay.
Is your camera on?
Yep. So I'm calling. Oh, you have your mic muted.
Okay. So, I think I spoke to the. I think I spoke to the seller. I think she and I connected somehow. I'm not exactly sure. You're a son or something, right?
Yes, I'm the son.
Okay, I got it. I knew that I spoke to your mom. So what exactly is going on? It's been on the market. You haven't had any offers?
Yeah, but there was some, we rejected 2 of them.
Oh, what happened? They're too low according to your mom?
Yeah.
Okay. So she said that she possibly would be up into some sort of seller finance. Is that true, or I got to come in all cash?
It depends on the terms. Yes. If it covers what she wants, then yeah.
Well, I mean, if I can come in at your guys' asking price, like, what do we need to do to get a deal done?
We prefer. Honestly, we would just want to see an offer. Like we could go back and forth here, say we have certain things, and when it comes to it, they don't submit an offer, or they'll submit a low ball offer.
Okay.
Submit an offer and we'll talk to her.
Okay, but obviously I don't walk into Bank of America and tell them what the terms are. So do you have any idea what she's looking for a down payment, what our monthly payment's going to be, anything like that? Or
it would probably have to be close to 50%. down if it's other financing.
50%?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Okay. So I'm better off going to a bank and putting 20% down. So, what do you think this thing is going to appraise for? Do you think it's going to appraise at 2.3 million? Like if I go to the bank, because the bank's not going to give me more money than the house is worth. So if the bank says this house is worth $2 million and that's the most they're going to lend me, can we get a deal done that way?
Are you a realtor?
I'm a broker. Yeah, I'm a broker in California, but I buy properties across the United States. Not my first rodeo. So I'm trying to get a deal done.
I'm not sure what terms she was speaking to you about as far as financing.
Yeah, she wanted an email. Yeah, she wanted an email from me yesterday. I believe I sent her something like that. And because I think I tried to call you first, and then she said that you're super busy, which, hey, I get it. You know, I'm a realtor too. I understand how busy you get and whatnot.
What terms are you looking for? What's the offer you want to submit? Like, what are you looking for as far as offer?
Well, I mean, go ahead.
Asking price, but you are financing. You haven't gotten approved for anything, so like.
I can get pre-approved, but if I'm gonna go get a loan and I'm gonna pay cash, then obviously it's a different price than, you know, I could pay if I'm coming in with seller financing. So basically, I mean, I buy stuff with as much as 20% down. Sometimes I put zero money into it. It just kind of depends what the seller is trying to accomplish. So if the seller is trying to reduce their amount of capital gains exposure, then the less money I put in the pocket is better for them. I mean, you're in the business. This thing's been on the market, you know, off and on, I think, right? It's been on the market 80 days, according to Zillow. How long has it been on the market? You've been selling it longer than that, I think, right? For rent, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
We took off, let's see. We just put it back on, yeah, late September, October. It was for rent, and then we put it for sale mid-October.
Okay. So do you think like she would be up into like 10% down?
I would have to ask her, honestly.
Okay.
I don't know what she spoke to you about. I know she wanted to sell it. So that's as far as I know. She didn't mention anything about seller financing.
Okay. All right. So let's do this. Let me put something on paper. I'm going to send it over to you. If that looks good, then we'll sign it. We'll put it in escrow. If it doesn't, then if you want to talk about cash, I'm going to come in at a cash price. I know she's not going to like that. So, let me put something on paper. Do you have an email address you can text me so I can send you something?
Yeah.
Okay, text that over to me. I'll put something on paper. If it makes sense, great. If not, then we'll figure out what does make sense, or you guys can continue to try to sell it. I just think it's, you know, it's pretty high right now. What kind of offers were you getting? Did they even have a 2 in front of them?
We got one at 1.8 and 1.9.
Yeah. Okay. So she didn't like any of those. I got it. Okay. All right. Yeah. Shoot me your email address and let me see if I can put something. I know I can put something on paper. I don't know, you know, what terms that she's going to want, but we can iron it all out from there. So just text me your email address.
All right. Sounds good.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Bye-bye. You guys cannot fucking hear me. Is that what I'm hearing? Hello?
No, we can hear you. It's just like every other other sentence, it'll like just.
It's my internet connection. I'm going out to too many places. So this only happens when I start the stream.
You know what I'm thinking? You know why?
Don't hurt yourself.
It's because you're not real.
It could be. Here's the other thing, like,
I'm telling you right now, that motherfucker back there is not real.
Yeah, the downside is when I lived in the ghetto, like I could go get AT&T fiber wire. It was super high speed up and down. Now I think we got Comcast. There is no other.
No, you
there's
probably
nothing else I
you
could get
probably
here.
went to like your local cricket store and you have like a little hotspot device.
Nah,
It's
you
like this
wish.
tiny,
If I
12
could get
megabytes per
that,
second.
it would probably work better than this bullshit. But for some reason, I only have trouble with my mic, and you guys only have trouble hearing me when you don't start the stream. I don't know.
No, you sound clear now, but earlier it was just kind of cutting on and off. But
That is because I am. Oh, now I'm back on the shear. I don't know, dude. Like it said, I was on my default Mac microphone there for a second. I don't know.
yeah.
Whatever. So you couldn't hear
So
that, knucklehead?
no, we heard everything loud and clear. It would just cut like a millisecond here and there. Eric, are you gonna call that Spanish? So Eric's gonna call Bella's lead, and then I have one that was brought in by Peter. Peter's been in my inbox here for a while. Let's see, he's been working this lead since October. This is in Manif, which is like East County, like east of LA. It's a good area, military, good for long-term rentals. It's a 4-3. Looks like there's tenants paying 2,900. PITI is 2,830. Rents in the area are 3,200. That's the number right there. If you want to take a look at it, I'm gonna pull some comps on it real quick, John.
Okay. I'm sending you a thing in WhatsApp.
Don't send me any more of those kind of pictures. I don't want to see those.
Bro, I washed my feet and everything.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna skip Trace's number. Eduardo, I think Bella already put it on there. Bella, all you got to do is you just got to flirt with the guy and get him the price to drop the price.
No, we don't do that. We triple down around here.
You're so weird, Eric, because I don't see your camera on.
What do you mean? My camera's on, dude.
Can you guys, John? Can you see Eric?
Yeah, Eric's is here. His camera isn't live. It's just
Yeah, your camera's not live.
All right, we're gonna call one more time.
We can't see you.
What do you mean you can't see me? I'm looking at myself.
No.
Yeah, you're not coming out on the thing.
Look.
I'm leaving.
That's.
I'm gonna get back.
Oh, I just.
How about
Eric
you
in
just
there.
take?
Eric just.
It's just Chromebook. Here, I gotta step
right.
out. Just,
Am I on?
just mute yourself. Here, take my chair. I'm gonna step out.
Wait, look, I'm on.
No, your camera's not on.
Can you see me now, John?
Negative.
Bro, just come to my laptop.
You got a face for radio anyway.
He got the laptop.
That's probably best, dude.
No, well, he's got a laptop he bought like in 2012 for like in radio.
Dude, get one of those Only Feet pages like I do. It's a great way to make side money.
Bro, come hop on here.
Only Feet.
All right, let's see this shit.
Comunicado al celular de Eduardo Figueroa. Por favor, deje su nombre, un breve mensaje y tan pronto pueda, le devolveré la llamada. Gracias.
Contesta tu pinche teléfono, güey.
Where is he? I'm gonna call one more time. What the fuck is going on with this guy?
Que la chingada.
Exactly. That's it. That's the message. Que la chingada is gonna be my voicemail for him. ¿Quieres vender tu casa o no?
Comunicado al celular de Eduardo Figueroa.
He has
Por
it
favor, deje un breve mensaje y tan pronto pueda, le devolveré la llamada. Gracias.
quería hablar sobre esa propiedad. Si por favor me puedes comunicar aquí a este número. El número es 214-267-9461. Estoy buscando una propiedad ahorita en este mes. Quiero cerrar en unos 2 o 3 este mes. Estoy listo para cerrar en so háblame por favor. Gracias. All right.
SOCKS.
Thank you.
You're welcome. It kind of sucks that he didn't answer, but
Yeah.
I quadruple dialed his ass and nothing, so
Hopefully it
we'll
calls
follow
you
up on that. Hopefully, see what happens. John, who else you got? What about that property that Esteban just sent?
Where did he send it to?
Private chat.
Um,
After he told you that your connection sucks on your AOL dial-up.
okay. Let's see here.
He says it was brought to him by somebody. I don't remember who the name was though.
Let's see what this one's for sale. It's only been on the market 34 days, so there's probably not a lot of pain point here. Let me see if, yeah, they bought it in 22. It's listed for sale. On market. Who's the agent on this one? Okay, it's old fucking Tiffany. So what's this number that's in here? Is that the agent? Is that the seller?
I have no idea, dude. I just know that John Esteban said that was the contact info.
Hi, you've reached Group Empire. Please leave your name and your number, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. For a faster response, feel free to send me a text message. Thank you. Hola, se ha comunicado con Christine Mejías. Por favor, deje su nombre y un mensaje y le regreso la llamada. Para una respuesta más rápida, me puede mandar un mensaje por texto. Muchas gracias. At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, good afternoon. John Motzenbacher, real broker, Fresno, California. Saw a property on Windy Ridge Way here. Just had a couple of questions about this property. 559-708-6460. Give me a call if I don't answer. It's just because I'm on the other line. Okay, so
Dude, does no one want to does nobody want to sell a house today, or what's going on, dude?
well, these agents, you know, they're so busy doing nothing. Probably playing fucking video games or something on their phone. I have no idea. It can't be on their phone because if it rang, they would see that shit. I have no idea. This one's gonna have an HOA and everything, huh? HOA is $139 a month. Okay.
Yo, let's get somebody on the stage to make a call. Who's on the stage right now? We got Luis, Bellavie, Susan. Like nobody on here has a lead that you guys want to call so we can calibrate with them as well. You get the best of both worlds. Awesome, Susan. All right, Stanley's back. Agent didn't answer, bro.
It's not looking.
Yeah, I called. I left voicemails. Blah blah blah. So, do we have an invoice for Creative TC on our Smarty Jones deal, Esteban? Esteban, can you hear me? Hello. It's probably got me on mute. All right, if anybody's got any leads, got any comments, go ahead and put them in the chat, whatever. I'm looking to call leads. Okay, so I'm working on, there's just too many ways to communicate with me. I'm trying to deal with the local chat. I'm trying to deal with the WhatsApp. My phone is getting blown up with regular text messages. I am going to download this lead connector. Okay, I just got a text message from the agent. Copy email. I am trying to update the team. We're going to send a seller finance. We need to put 10% down. Okay, so we got that. I have 15 text messages. Let me see here. All right. Junior sent me a lead. Let's see what the hell this is. For sale. 69 days on market. Okay, hold on. Let me close all these windows. This is the one that he just sent me. Okay.
Hello?
Hi, I was calling about a property on. You got a second for me?
Yes, sir.
Just trying to see what's going on with this. It looks like a beautiful house. I don't think we need any repairs, right? It looks like it was built in 2021. Have you had any?
No repairs.
Okay, have you had any offers on it? I'm just curious why it's still available.
Yeah, we've had several offers. Just too low.
Oh,
The
okay.
house is practically new. I think it's like a year and a half. Or, there's nothing wrong with it. No repairs needed.
So this $13 a month in HOA, what's going on with that? There's no restrictions. I can have tenants and all that kind of stuff, right?
Yeah, there's a minimum lease requirement though.
Oh.
For tenants, it's gosh, I want to say it's 7 months.
Okay. So this isn't going to work for a Airbnb. So I got to put a long-term tenant in here. Okay.
Yeah.
What? Anything I should know about the area?
You know anything about Lakeland?
We haven't invested in this neck of the woods. We've got a couple of others that we're supposed to close on, one in Ruskin, Florida on Friday. We're just looking at some different areas.
Well, I can tell you that it's across the street from Geico. Lakeland also has a big Publix warehouse, Amazon warehouse as well. So it's and there's opportunity for long-term rentals.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I'm trying to get the car seat out of here. I'm having a hard time.
Oh boy.
And my ex-husband and his parents, they probably have like 150 rental properties in Lakeland. I don't know if you know anything about Amir Houses.
I have not.
He's a big investor.
Okay.
He's got hundreds and hundreds of houses for rent here. Yeah, Lakeland. I mean, it's a very family-oriented city that's grown quite a bit, and it's in the middle of Orlando and Tampa. So you're like an hour away from each. So it's very popular. I've lived here all my life, and I'm not talking it up. It's just a nice area for families to live.
What do you think? What do you think the rents would be in that area if I was to come in?
I haven't looked it up, but I can look it up and get back with you.
Okay.
We have a rental department too at my office. I can check with him. He's more of an expert than I am about the pricing.
Okay.
But I can get back with you and give you an idea.
Okay. Let me see. Let me just run some quick math. 4 and 2, 2 beds. Oops, 0. Flips, 4 beds, 2 baths.
And I can tell you that he's willing to negotiate, but not too much more.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out, what the rents would be in the area. Obviously, I got to have more money coming in than I've got going out. You think 2,400 sounds about right?
Yeah, probably. Because we're renting a 4-3 for like 2,500.
Okay.
So.
In that same neighborhood or what?
No, different neighborhood with the pool, but yeah. So
okay.
I don't think you're far off. It has a nice. It's not a lake view, but it's a nice view in the back.
Okay. Because I mean, if my numbers are correct, I'm just using bank rate to figure it out. Let's say I paid $365 for this house. I got to put $73,000 down. Interest rate, and I mean, I don't think I could get 7.1. It's probably going to be more, right? Because it's not my primary residence. But just right there, without taxes and insurance, I'm at 1,900. So I don't know if it'll cash flow. That's why I was trying to see if I could do a long or a short-term rental or something of that effect. Is there a mortgage on this thing, or do they own it free and clear?
Yeah, there's a mortgage on it.
Okay. You think they'd be up into some sort of creative finance where we give them a down payment and take over the payments?
No, they don't want that. Yeah, a couple investors tried that too.
Yeah, it's probably
But no, he wants to sell it outright.
Yeah, it's probably the only way this thing makes sense. You know, for me as an investor, I'm not moving into it. But okay, so they're not open to creative finance. So the only thing I can do is to work on the price. All right, let me see what I can do. I mean, if you guys want me to pay cash, I can't come anywhere near 364. I'm an investor, not a retail buyer. I mean, you don't have any offers in hand right now? I've got some time to pencil something up if I can. Hello? Hello?
I'm sorry about that.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. I got so many messages coming in on my phone. I didn't know if it hung up on you or not. But you don't have any offers in hand?
I accidentally clicked over. I mean, he run the numbers, but yeah, I mean, he's not going to go down much more than that, you know? So if it's going to be a lowball offer, I don't want to waste your time.
Well, I mean, in my opinion, it's not a lowball offer. It's what the house is worth. I mean, if I go get a loan, the bank's going to send an appraiser out there. Do you have any comps that would support this number?
Pretty close to it, yeah.
Okay. All right, let me run some comps. I'm thinking the most rent in the area is 2,400, and I mean, it's not going to pencil once I add taxes and insurance on this thing. So let me see what I can get done, and I will circle back with you.
Okay, sounds
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, that's not a fucking deal. Nothing I can do to make that a deal. Junior, if you're watching, like, that's a bullshit lead. Junior sent him a $350,000 cash offer. I don't even know how that makes sense. Like, you're just spitting out bullshit. Oh God, my buddy's sending me bad jokes. Okay. Anybody else got any leads to call? Esteban, do you have anything to do? You just gonna sit there with your butter tits hanging out? What are you doing? Hello? Bueller? It's just I'm on here as a one-man army trying to talk to the owners. I don't even know what this is. There's so many communications. Can you some request to edit access on the LOI generator? You have to make a copy, okay, and then share with who? No idea whose lead that is. Esteban, can you hear me?
Eric's on the phone. What's up?
I've called everything. The last one was a lead that Junior fucking sent me. Not a deal. They're not open to seller finance. It's on the market for
Correct.
364.
Yeah. So on this one, the down
And
payment would be like 24K
Junior
plus
made a
deposit plus
$350,000 cash offer that they turned down. So I don't know where we go with that. Rents in the area
Okay.
$2,400.
Yeah, that's right. I apologize.
So what's the? Do we have an invoice FTC for?
Yeah, 353 with
That's for Smarty Jones.
An invoice for what?
For whatever services they performed allegedly that they want money for.
I don't know. I just.
Okay.
I just paid. I mean, I'll be transparent. I paid. I think I paid $200 for a
and with that,
express write up or whatever, and then I think it was like a $900 for like for a hybrid. So I paid $1,100 so far, and then
You paid
I
them
believe
already?
we can
upfront, yeah, like a long time ago.
Okay. Okay.
But then
yeah,
there's a
'cause
second
that-
belief.
multiple buyers.
Look
I
in the
believe
private
second.
chat.
We have another buyer also that is willing to deposit EMD. It's going to be refundable, obviously, and it'll state that in the
This is John. Can I help you?
Hi, this is Patricia Mount.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. You called about the property in Gray.
Did so I think we chatted about it before Christmas. You looks like you did a price reduction on this thing, no?
Yes, we did.
And
Down 40,000. So
yeah. So I think we wanted to come in and do a seller finance deal. To refresh my memory, they didn't want to do that?
no, he won't do that. No.
Okay, so it's got to be a cash offer, huh?
Pretty much, I guess. I don't know if it'll go FHA, but you can do conventional, I think, on the house.
Okay.
But I mean, it's an old house. I mean, it's built in 1950, so you know it's gonna need some work done on it. But it's pretty sturdy. Last time I was there.
Okay, yeah. Obviously, I need to do a full rehab on this thing, right, to update it. The red carpet's got to go for sure. And then there's no central heating and AC, right? It's just wall units.
Right.
Okay. All right. So if we can come in, this thing's vacant, obviously, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay. So since that huge price drop, have you got any offers?
I've gotten several. Well, not offers. I've gotten inquiries.
Okay. Nobody.
I've gotten like 2 different showings. So.
Okay. All right. So they're not open to creative. They're just looking for cash. Let me go back to the team real quick. Let me see if I can put something on paper and I'll get it over to you.
Okay, great.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye.
Okay, I don't even want to fucking deal with anything that is not a creative deal. You want me to come in and pay cash, then that's what we need to do. Esteban's on whatever he's on. House is currently a pad split. Owner will sell. Okay. Ramos, you got my cell phone number, don't you? Text me. I mean, like, why haven't you locked it up? What do you need me for? So let's see. 10x Ramos is in our chat, but not Alex. Let me see if I can just send Alex a text. All right, so somebody's going to send me a lead right now. I don't know whose lead this is either. I do know whose lead. This was like Darren on here. Where is Darren? Sub 2. Okay.
What's that?
I'm waiting for the info to come in from this Las Vegas lead. If you guys got any questions,
Who's Moy? I guess I just did.
Everybody,
Can you hear me, Mats?
we're at the 3-hour mark. Here we go.
Mats, can you not hear me? What is going on?
Okay, let's see here.
Can you not hear me?
I gotta get back to yours. Like, you keep sending me bullshit leads. Let me see here. What is this? Yeah, the agent's open to bring in a fucking lead because they want to get you off the phone. Let's see what this one is. It's active, only 75 days. It's a nice looking house. So it's overpriced according to Zillow. Let's see here. Let's see if I can pull up some comps on this thing. Privy. Let's go to Privy. Let's go here. I can't get leads quick enough to me. So let's see. Let me look at this one a minute. So only one house is sold for that amount. $760 was on the market 62 days, 97 days, 4 and 4, 29 is a little bit bigger. Okay. What does this thing say? Notes are in the picture.
Mats, can you hear me?
Okay, so I'm waiting for another one. I will call this one.
Thank you for calling Ward. My name is Raimi. How can I help you?
Yeah, I was trying to call about a property I saw here. I think I need to speak with Donna on Mossy Vale Street. Thank you.
Uh-huh. All right. I'm going to send you over to Donna Denton.
Okay.
Thank you.
No idea, guys. We're just waiting for somebody to pick up here. Still on hold. I never like to talk when this shit is on.
Circuits are busy now. Please try your call again later.
Okay, so that is a professional real estate operation. Oh my God. Send me the complete address again, please. I'm driving. Okay, so Junior has the agent's direct number. So let's see if we have any better luck there.
Oh, this is Donna.
Hi, Donna. My name is John. I was calling about a property on Mossy Vale Street here in Henderson. You got a few minutes to chat about it?
Sure.
Okay, so it looks like it's in phenomenal condition. What's going on? No offers? You got a bunch of offers?
I don't have many offers that they've accepted.
Oh.
Meaning they're under list price.
Okay.
But no, it's a beautiful home. It's just under 3 years old. And they did do new flooring, just updated a little bit. New flooring on the bottom floor, and the backyard has been updated, meaning they had put the pool in, and they've added a lot of turf around the pool. And they're just wanting, there's nothing wrong with it. Like I said, it's pretty new. Neighborhood is beautiful. If you're familiar with Las Vegas, it's right outside of Anthem. They just want a bigger place, so we put it up for sale. And I don't know if it's just because interest rates are high. I just haven't gotten a decent offer.
Gotcha. Are they currently living in it, or is this a rental property?
No, they're currently living in it. They own it. They live in it.
Gotcha. And then I see that there's an HOA here. Are there any restrictions? Would I be able to rent this out, or is this got to be owner occupied?
No, you can rent it out, and I know that because of it. I've done several open houses, and I've met several neighbors, and I think I've met at least 4 different people that are renting in that subdivision. So I know you can rent it out.
Any idea what the rents in that neck of the woods would be?
I did pull it up for somebody. It was a couple months ago, and I think there's 7 different models in there. And I think I found one. I think the exact same square footage as theirs, and I want to say it was $3,200 a month. It was going for something like that. I'd have to pull it up to be updated to make
Okay.
sure, but something like that.
All right, so I can pull some comps. So they are just looking to upgrade to something else. Like, where do the sellers go if I buy this house?
They actually want a new build. They kind of, picked one out, but they're waiting till their house sells. So I don't know. I haven't been in touch with a new build recently to see how long they'd have to wait. I mean, we'd work something out, if that were the case, if you needed it right away, or something they'd be able to work out, or they could rent it back from you. I don't know if you'd consider that. I'm not sure, but they don't. It's probably going to be a new build, but the way, I don't know if you're familiar, if you live here, if you're familiar with a lot of the new builds here, they build them. They do a lot of specs, so I'm just not sure. We haven't, totally gone that way because we're waiting for their house to sell. So we haven't gone with the new build yet. But they have the specific new build picked out. They just haven't, paid on anything for it.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I'm just trying to run some basic numbers here to see if this thing is going to pencil. If the rents are going to be about $3,500 in the area, just doing simple math, it's $750 with the 30-year term. If I'm lucky, I can get 7.1%. Usually it's going to be closer to 9. Excuse me, without taxes and insurance, I'm at like 4,032.
Yeah,
It's going to be upside down. So would they be open to some sort of creative financing, or we give them a down payment and take over their mortgage? I'm sure their interest rate is lower than what I could get.
It is. The only problem with that, and I've done so much research on it, and I keep coming up with different answers from different lenders, from different title, my title company and stuff, is it is a VA loan. It is very low. I want to say it's like 2.1. But he would want to purchase, use his VA on the next purchase. So he doesn't want to lose his entitlement. However, some people, from the research I've been doing, like I said, I haven't gotten an exact answer, but I think you have to be, if you're going to purchase it, assume his VA loan at the 2.1 or whatever low interest rate it is at. You have to be a VA person yourself in order to clear his name off of it, so then he can use his entitlement to his next purchase. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, that totally makes sense. We wouldn't be assuming the loan. We'd buy this house subject to the current mortgage in place. So I'd basically, if he's looking to get into another place, we can obviously, and I've done this for several other folks that are, concerned about having their entitlement locked up, as we could give them the down payment to go buy their new property. They can just get a conventional loan. Like, what would it matter? You know what I'm saying?
I think he wants to use his VA.
But I mean, what would the difference be if he doesn't have to come out of pocket? The rate's not going to be different.
Right.
You think it'd be?
I've not discussed that with them, so that has not come up as an option.
Okay.
Maybe it would work. It might work.
Yeah, I mean, that's one way that we could solve the problem. I mean, obviously his interest rate would be way more attractive than what I could get, and then I could make this thing cash flow for me. That's all I care about. I got to have more money coming in than I got going out. I'm sure you understand that.
Exactly. Yeah, definitely. Absolutely. Otherwise, why would you want to purchase it?
So is that something that you, I, and he want to get on a call and discuss? You're going to discuss it on your own? I'm a licensed broker in California. I buy properties subject to across the United States. Like, I'm sure he's going to have a bunch of questions you might not have the answers to. I'd be glad to hop on a 3-way call with you guys.
Absolutely. What I would suggest, I'm sorry, what was your name?
My name is John Motzenbacher, licensed broker, real broker, Fresno, California.
Okay, John, because I just did this with a home. I have another listing. It didn't work out, but they sent me a letter of intent. They sent me particulars, like this is questions that usually come up, blah, blah, blah. And if you send a letter of intent, I can forward that on to my sellers. And then if they have a lot of questions that I cannot answer, I'll say, John said he's more than willing to do a 3-way, and we can go from there. And you can ask him, we can come up with some questions and ask them to John and see if, we can get them answered.
Okay. So usually, like, if I don't usually send letters of intent, I send contracts with all the numbers penciled out on it and whatnot. Is there any chance we can get a copy of the mortgage statement so I can use the actual numbers and put this thing on paper today?
Oh, I don't know. I'm not sure if that would be possible today. They're very busy people. So I don't know what you're saying, the exact mortgage. Like, what do you want to know? The payment? What are you looking for?
Yeah, I get the remaining balance, because I'm sure that, let's say they owe 600,000 on it. Well, then, you know, I've got to figure out what the payment is on that, make the stroke on that, and then their equitable portion of it, right? The remaining equity, I'd make a separate agreement on that. So let's just use some round numbers. These are pretend numbers. Let's say that we're paying the bank $3,000 every single month, and then on the seller financing portion of it, let's say I'm paying them $1,000 a month. So 3,000 is going to go to the bank, 1,000 is going to go to them, and then I can basically, you know, reverse engineer this thing. So if I'm going to put a short-term tenant in there, right, and I can basically generate, as long as I can, let's just say I make $5,000 a month, I got to pay $4,000. Well, then I'm cash positive $1,000 every single month. They're going to get their payment. The bank's going to get their payment. We use a third-party author or a third-party company that draws money out of my account. So they'll send a check to the lender that'll cover the insurance and the taxes, and obviously the principal and the interest. And then they'll send a separate check to your seller. And every single month, that's, you know, they'll get an email saying, hey, the direct deposit has been made into your account and we've been paid at the bank. See you guys next month. So we do a lot of that. And I mean, I can send an LOI, but, you know, most of the time when people send LOIs, I mean, there's nothing binding about that. That's something that, you know, commercial real estate does, right?
Yeah, I just always look at it as like, okay, I'm going to show this to them. I don't want to waste your time going through, you know, a whole contract and then say, no, this isn't going to work for them, because I'm not sure it would. And then how long do you plan on paying them?
Well, I mean, that's exactly what we can work out. So, you know, we could have I'm going to pay you X amount of dollars every single month. And in the 10th year, we'll have a balloon payment, and this is how much we'll owe you. That's why I like to get the mortgage statement, so I can put the absolute exact numbers down, so there's no, you know, fuzzy math.
Mm-hmm. Well, I can run it by them and see if they're, you know,
okay,
and just see how they kind of feel about that, and see if that's something. I will tell them I don't have the exact numbers, but I talked to you, and this is, you know, that you do this all the time, and go from there, because I don't want to waste your time. I don't want to, you know, waste anybody's time. So I'm more than willing to do that and just see if they're even interested in looking at that, and then we can go from there as to how.
Okay.
If you want it, if it's easier for you to do like a 3-way call with, you know, the two people would probably both want to be involved in the conversation.
Yeah, that's totally fine.
Husband and wife.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Well, let me do that. So you're saying, so let me just reiterate what I heard from you. So you would give them the down payment for what they're going to purchase.
Correct.
And then you're going to make monthly payments to them, but we don't know yet how long those monthly payments are going to go on for. It could be 10 years and then have a balloon payment at the end of the 10 years.
Correct. The beauty about creative finance is we can get as creative as you want. So as long as it financially pencils for everybody involved and everybody's happy, it's a win-win. Otherwise, I mean, you guys can continue to try to sell this traditionally, but I don't know if it makes sense. I know from an investor standpoint, if I've got to go out and get a loan on this thing, it's probably not going to cash flow very much, if at all, for me.
Right.
So what's our next step? You'll call me this afternoon. We'll touch base tomorrow. Combination of the both.
Let's touch base tomorrow, because I know just with his job, he's kind of hard to get a hold of. So
what's he do?
He's a teacher, but he's a teacher out of state, so he comes in every weekend.
Oh, wow.
He's retired. He's retired military and now teaching an ROTC class in Arizona.
Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense.
And then she's going to school right now, getting a degree.
What's she going to be when she grows up?
She is going to be, I can't say the exact, it's something in health and nutrition, I believe is what her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So she's smart.
Yeah, they're both are very, very smart. Like I said, he's military, retired, you know, military. And
what branch was he in?
Army.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Our daughter was in the Air Force, so
Oh, okay, nice.
yeah. Okay. Well, then I will wait to hear from you, and we'll figure out what makes sense or doesn't make sense.
Okay, all right. Sounds good, John.
Appreciate it. You have a great day. Thanks for calling me.
You too.
Bye bye.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
I guess you didn't call me. I called you, but whatever. All right. Esteban called me while I was on this one. Call Esteban.
Calling Esteban Ibarra.
This fucking guy never answers his phone. Hang on, then I'll get with you, Brian.
I'm about to hop on this live real quick.
Okay, well, I'm on this fucking live that I've got going. So what's the deal?
I'm hopping on you're still in the live, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll see you in there like 5 seconds.
All right, Brian, can you hear me? I don't know why I can't hear you. Let me see here. Yeah, oh, maybe the sound's off. Try that again. I don't hear you. Ramos is here. Let's see.
All right. So can you hear me?
I can hear you, but I can't hear Brian. I was trying to get Brian.
But you weren't able to hear me earlier. I was talking to myself and I thought you were ignoring me. So then I realized it. So I just backed out.
Oh.
You want to see the calculator real quick?
Sure. I was trying to help Brian. So
I'm sorry. I didn't know what you had going on.
Audio. I can't get his audio to kick in.
Can you hear us, Brian?
Yeah, he can hear us, but we can't hear him for some reason.
I'm gonna check his mic settings.
Are you on your phone or computer, Brian? Phone? Computer? Oh, okay.
Either computer or he's a crip. I don't know. Like
if you check at the very bottom, I'm a but if you check at
he's just throwing them up.
If you check at the very bottom, you might have pressed the mute button on accident. Can you hear me, Ramos?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I can hear you too.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna get water while you guys figure that out.
Yeah, I was gonna show you guys the.
Hey, can you let me into the live? Okay, backstage, I believe.
But your camera doesn't work. Try your camera now.
Is it on?
No.
How the fuck is it not working?
All right, so. All right, we're gonna take a quick. Let's do a quick minute break.
So
We'll call him in 15 minutes. Just tell me you're running late. Just say you ran over a dog or something.
what about now?
All right. So I can't hear you. Couldn't hear Brian. Eric, your camera, I can't see you. Can you guys hear me, Bella and Suzanne? Mose?
Yes.
I feel like I'm a teacher sitting in a classroom and everyone just fell asleep. You got Dustin. I haven't heard of Dustin all day. I like Brian's Christmas tree, dude. That's a nice tree. How long are you gonna keep that thing up? Because I usually keep mine till February. It's like you wait all year for December, and it's just like December felt like it was only 5 days long. Anyway, waiting for Mott's, but I guess there's 16 eyeballs here, so I was going to show you quick. Go over to the calculator. All right, John.
Coming back.
So on what is calculator for us? Also, you on the phone. I'm sorry, you probably can't see this, but you basically, you put an address here. So let's do. Brownsville. And then you can just, these are all like, see, I can get like a Zillow Zestimate. I can get a rentometer report. It'll spit out the report over here. It pulls the Zillow, the high, medium, low rents. Gives you. And then I added the skip trace function. Check it out, John. Let's try it out. Give me an address. It could be like an old address, not your address.
1248 West Fountain Way.
How do you, West
Fountain.
West. You sound like Mike Tyson. West. I don't know what you're saying. Well, I can't see the chat. Okay, how do you spell it, Eric?
Oh, you can't?
No, because I'm showing whole screen.
He hasn't shared anything. Oh, that property from the beginning?
No.
It's like he hasn't put anything on the chat.
Just give me a random address from Zillow.
1248 West Fountain Way.
How do you spell that? West?
West with a W, fuckface.
So, listen here, Brokeback. 1248 West.
Fountain, like I'm gonna pee a river, a fountain.
1248 West.
W-A-fucking-Y. That's exactly how you spell it.
What city or state?
Fresno. Can you spell Fresno? California 93705.
Yo, I need John's voice as my GPS.
Oh my God.
Turn right fucking here.
What?
John,
wait, I don't know if I want to share the info that's on there, but yeah, skip trace on there. And then you can get a property summary of an address. You basically enter it and it'll spit out a whole report. And so basically
sold for $245.
Yeah. Basically whatever like you see on Zillow, like let's say this property.
Okay.
It'll get the pictures from Zillow, the bed bath count. So in a way, it'll kind of replicate this page, right? But it's a more comprehensive. It'll give you like the rentometer or rentometer, however you say it, air DNA values, like all that, the school district. So that's going to be for us. That'll be pretty cool. What's going on here? So I got to get with Matt because he had a bunch of leads he needed to skip trace. So I could just put the leads into a Google sheet and just skip trace them all and export them as a CSV. So anyway, I just was trying to show you the calculator. Yeah, I'll make that. Oh, and then you can post your deals straight to Facebook, to like the sub T group, as long as you have access to it. So whenever you get a deal under contract and it pencils out and you want to post it straight to Facebook, you can just do that from the calculator We're working on turning it into a web app right now. Sandy agent called me back, said it was a reverse mortgage. Can we think? And no,
That and hard money is a no.
yeah, it's a hard pass.
Swerve.
Swerve, yeah.
Did we get Brian's mic figured out or no? No.
Susan
He's
is
just throwing
muted.
up gang signs still.
Susan has been. Someone put Susan on timeout. I think it was Mott's, because Mott is
I
the
didn't do
only
shit. I didn't do shit. No,
Mott's is the only mean one
I
here.
didn't do it.
We still can't hear Brian, but dude, I just look at that. Like, I love that Christmas tree, bro.
Yeah, Mo, that's exactly what you text her. I apologize. I have to swerve. I was still Christmas at Brian's house. That's good.
Okay, so I gotta. At 3-ish, 4, 5. I gotta hop on a call with a seller. What does he need from us?
We're gonna present the LOI. You can be there if you want. I'm gonna make the call.
Okay. Okay. Well, Eric and I are gonna make a call. We just live stream it. I'm not sure if you can hear Eric talk.
Brian, can you see the private chat at the bottom? If you put your phone number in that, only us on the backside can see it, and I'll call you and answer whatever question you have. Since Esteban, oh, let's see here. Can we put him in the back? Yeah.
Yeah, that's weird.
Okay,
Eric's working. He's having computer issues, but he's got this property that was that he's working on closing. It was brought in by a buddy of mine. It's a supervisor, bought this house in March of this year. It's actually on the higher end of the on the interest rate. It's like a 5.4. Cash flows as a long term rental. And basically he owes, I think, 184,000. He just wants to walk away with 10K. The house is worth about 205, so we're probably just going to lock it up, slap like a $10,000 assignment fee, and then pass it off so someone can wrap it. Or I might help Eric with her first wrap, bring a lender in and help him out with the wrap. So it just really depends how this call goes.
all right. And then Brian's got a question. Where are we getting our leads? Just kind of depends, right? So maybe they're pre-foreclosures. You can drive down to the county recorder's office in your city. You can buy the leads. Basically, the bank files what's called an NOD, a notice of default. That's basically letting you know, hey, you haven't made a payment on this house in roughly 90 days. And if you don't correct this issue in the next 90 days, we're going to step it up and foreclose on your house. Basically put it on the auction block, take it back, all the above. So could be a pre-foreclosure lead, could be something that we're just hopping on Zillow, see something that's been on the market, 200 days, whatever it is. Obviously, either their agent sucks, the price sucks, or the agent and the price sucks. Could be the seller thinks that their house is worth more than it's really worth. So it can be something as simple as that. You could use, if you're on a budget, you can use something like PropWire. So you go on PropWire. That's something Jerry Norton put out. You can use that shit for free. It's got all the data. You can pull lists. You can go skip trace said lists and then start firing off calls one after the other. We have PropStream. There's another one called Batch Leads. Like it's just endless. It could be for sale by owner. It can be whatever. For sale by owners, those can be good. because what the for sale by owners don't understand is, yeah, they got their shit on Zillow, but only an infinite, a very small amount, a finite amount of people are seeing their lead, because Zillow is an advertising platform, a marketing platform. They're also a brokerage now that's competing with us, but essentially they shadow banned. Basically, they don't give you as much exposure as, say, a listing agent would have. Yep. Yeah, that's the other thing too, Brian. You're absolutely right. Some of that shit from PropWire is dated. But if you're looking for pre-foreclosures, you could simply drive down to the county recorder's office and pull fresh lists
Why do you need to know?
once a week, something like that. That's how, when I first started in the real estate game, that's what I did. I used to drive down there. I couldn't buy lists and whatnot. Now I can just click on my computer, see all the NODs. And NODs, they really weren't happening. Like the last short sale, et cetera, and so forth that I did was like in 2014. Now I'm started, they started to kick up in 2022. There'd be a couple a week. Now there's a couple of hundred a month now just in Fresno, California. So I hope that helps. And then Brian, I'm going to give you my phone number if you want to call and chit chat. That is my cell phone number. And then basically, when I get off this call, you can all right, later, Ramos. When I get off this call, Brian, you can fire me off a call. If I'm not on the other line, I'll take a call with you and we can answer whatever questions you do have. No problem. Okay, Justin, for a reverse mortgage, could you just pay off the amount that they received from the reverse mortgage company? Usually the lender is the reverse mortgage company, right? So you have to pay off the entire thing, and 9 times out of 10, it's more money than the house is worth. I've had to deal with a couple of reverse mortgages where the lender was foreclosing on it, and it's just not something that you want to fucking tangle with. Reverse mortgage mode, that's basically where instead of you making payments to the bank every month, the bank either gives you a chunk of money and you can live off that, or they give you some money every single month. Instead of you paying them, they're paying you. And at the end of it, the bank basically takes the house. Correct. That's why they wanted 254. Correct. So the money that they've either given out, their quote perceived equity, if they've only paid out $100,000 and the house is worth 120, they're on the come up there. It doesn't make a lot of sense for a reverse mortgage unless you don't have any kids or anybody to leave it to. A lot of seniors use the reverse mortgage to get a check every single month or get a large chunk of money. I've got a guy right now that reminds me I got to call him. He gets a chunk of money twice a year. So his last chunk of money was in November. He didn't want to sell his house until he got his chunk of money, which, I mean, you're either going to get it now when we sell the thing, or it's kind of a nightmare. I'm starting to lose my voice. Let me text. Hey, John, so you're a real estate investor as well, so I thought I'd reach out. Oh, if I'm new, I can get access to a course that covers their multifamily investing process. Holy shit. I get this kind of bullshit all the time. I'm a licensed broker. I'm not new to the game. All right, so let me see here. Esteban is still on his shit.
Please leave your message for
John, I'm on the phone call with our buyer for Smarty Jones, filling them in
Okay.
with. Yeah.
All right, circle back with me. I'm losing my voice.
I'll call you back, John. So,
Yeah, I hung up on you already. You don't matter. You're not real. You ain't him either. Take that shit off the screen. Anybody else got questions? I mean, we've been going almost 4 hours here. Love to help as many of you as I can, but I've got some on-market shit I've got to get to here. Anybody else got any questions? No other questions? All right, I think we're going to wrap today. I'm going to assume that we'll be back live tomorrow, no later than 10 a.m. I got a couple of LOIs that I got to get out to a couple of these agents that I spoke to on the phone. I got to go get my hair cut because it looks fucking horrible. Yeah, so 559-708-6460 is my cell. 559-708-6460. You can reach out to me directly. That is my cell number. If I don't answer, it's just because I'm on the other live or the other line. Nate, you're welcome. Change that logo. I don't want to see any more of that Niner bullshit up in here. Yeah, go get a cowboy hat. Today I was in thug mode, so I had to have the Raider Nation hat on. Plus Nate was trying to, come in here in some bullshit fucking Niner casual gear. We got a dress code here. It's fucking Raider Nation. It's pretty much all I got. So we'll shut this thing down for today. Feel free to reach out to me. Like I said, I got to send out a couple of LOIs, contracts. We're trying to wrap up the deal on Smarty Jones that we're supposed to close on Friday and get everything fixed and basically eject that tenant so our buyer can move he and his wife into that property. So I will see all of you guys tomorrow. Hopefully Esteban can run the stream so I can just focus on making calls. I mean, I can't make nearly as many calls when I'm trying to answer this text and that text and this person's coming and blah, 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 blah. All right. That's all I got. Appreciate your guys' continued support. Before I dip out, if you guys have not joined our Discord, you should definitely do that. You should do that sooner than later, because when we hit 500 members, we're gonna start charging for that. Justin, yeah, rock your hat tomorrow too. I'll be in full cowboy gear as well. Again, if you guys want to reach out, feel free to do that. And we will see you on the live tomorrow.